All right, sorry about that. Thank you. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Volume up, volume up, volume up. Holy shit. All right, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yes, okay. Cool, how's everybody doing today? Um, I just decided to come out into the backyard and hang out a little bit. And if anybody wants to talk about anything, let's talk. Let's talk. Earlier today, we were on here talking about the Beagles. I've done a little more research into the Beagles. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. 1,500 Beagles rescued up in Wisconsin. Right? Wisconsin, yeah. Up in Wisconsin, Ridgeland Farms or some shit like that. But I found out a couple of things since then. I found out that they weren't, the Beagles weren't just handed over. The Beagles had to be paid for. So is it really a victory when we paid to get those 1,500 Beagles out of there? Kind of. Not really. It's still a corporation doing disgusting things. So our work's not done. Our work's not done. They got 500 left in there. 500 left. 500 left. And we're going to go get those dogs. We're going to go get those dogs. I'm going to keep my eye on this. And possibly forcefully, we will get those dogs. It's 2026 in the United States of America. Liver cheese, and neither should you allow animals, specifically beagles, one of the most intelligent dogs out there, to be tested on. Shit dropped in their eyes, ingested, poisoned, tortured. Yeah, that's going on in 2026 under the guise of a corporation. So they think they've done something to placate them by selling them 1,500 of the Beagles while they still have 500 left. Now, I've heard different things about they have a court order to close down. I don't know. We'll just have to see with that. But I'm watching it very closely. And if those other 500 Beagles, I think something about May 11th or something, I'll have my eyes on it. And if those other Beagles are not released, we will be going up to Wisconsin and we will be forcibly removing those Beagles from that company. If you want to know how to get involved, sub the channel right here. We are going to, I can't give away all the details, but we're going to be keeping our eye on it. And if that company doesn't do the right thing, as a matter of fact, they just need to shut the fuck down. They just need to shut down. Because I'm not going to be able to trust these guys if in 2026 they are torturing beagles. Which, by the way, speaking of beagles, I have a beagle. I have a beagle. Would anybody like to meet my beagle, Lily, that I rescued a year ago? Lily, star of the show, come here. Not y'all, not y'all, not y'all. I've got two other rescue dogs. They always want to be part of the show, too. Not your Damos, not your Rue. We need to talk to Lily. Here's Lily. She's the star of the show. Come over here, honey. All right, I'm going to pick Lily up and show you Lily. Okay? This right here, I rescued a year ago. A year ago, almost to the day. It's a little longer than a year. At the Memphis Animal Services, or shelter, where some scumbucket out there had 30 beagles caged up in their house. And so they had to rescue the beagles. And I happened to be at the shelter the day. I didn't want another dog. But they brought a bunch of beagles in. And I saw this little girl, and I knew she had to come home with liver cheese. I've never even thought about beagles. We've always had pit bulls, mostly pit bulls, mostly pit bull mixes, because those are the ones that get euthanized first. So a full-blooded beagle, you know, to get it, and she was a little thing too. She was a little bitty thing. We got her as a teenager, and she grew up. They said she was older than she was. She wasn't. we got her home and she plumped up and kept growing. But I knew nothing of the breed. Okay, I knew nothing of this breed. But I'm going to tell you something. If you've ever wondered what a beagle is like, they're amazing animals. Absolutely amazing. This girl right here came into her home. We didn't have to introduce her like we usually do to the other, for the other dogs. You know how you're supposed to bring a dog in and let the other dogs meet the dog? She didn't need any of that. We were set up, ready to go. We were going to put her in another room and let them slowly introduce them to each other. She didn't care. She came in and said, you know what? I don't need that help. She came right back to the room, met the other dogs, got beat up a few times, and then earned her place in the pack. Amazingly resilient animal, which I assume is the reason that they test on these guys. You know, they squirt shit in their eyes, poison them, impregnate them, you know, all those things. If you have a chance today, look up the beagles from Ridgeland today or yesterday touching grass for the first time. They actually made it out and touched the grass. And I always felt like there was a reason I adopted this girl, because I would have never thought of beagle. And here we are a year later, and the universe is telling me, yes, Liver Cheese, there was a reason you adopted that beagle. And your goal is to make sure those other 500 up in Wisconsin come home, and that corporation gets shut the fuck down. And again, if you're not part of this channel, and you're tired of billionaires up top not paying their fair share of taxes, and you're ready to burn some shit down, and I mean figuratively, I don't mean literally, and you've just had enough, and you know you work your ass off as an American, and it's time to quit living on your knees and stand up, this is your channel. I'm your guy. Go ahead and sub right now. Get your beagle ass out of here. All right. One thing about beagles, man, they get that dirt. She runs by with a toy. I got a lot of dirt in my backyard, and she just collects it. They're like a sponge for dirt. So before she comes into the house, and here's Ruby. Here's Ruby. Here's Ruby girl. Before they come into the house, I got to kind of pat her down, you know. Dust flies everywhere. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oh, help. Help. I'm being attacked with love. I'm being attacked with love. A 60-pound monster. Oh. Oh. Okay. Save all beagles. Save the Snoopies. Thank you, Georgie. You love Lily? Yeah, Lily's sweet. Lily, I feel kind of bad for Lily because my other two dogs, they've been around for a lot longer. And she's had to really go out of her way to try to bond with me. And she has. She has. And they're just a great breed, man. I've talked to other people who have beagles, and they tell me the exact same things. That they're just love. Look at her. Look, she just wants to be. She wants to be up here, you know. And they're so tough. This girl right here plays with my pit bull. That monster that just pinned me down. Plays with her and acts like she's a puppy. She can handle it. I'm going to read your comments in a minute, guys. All right. Let me read these comments. You teach your children in school. It's scientifically proven a dog cannot retain time, so humanity is perfectly fine with dog tacos and wonder why all the animal shelters are full. Oh. Wow, Odin. We are as straw men. They survive off our addictions. That's the government. You would be a perfect cast for a retired cowboy role. It's better than Temu Kid Rock. What I usually get. Temu Kid Rock, Les Claypool, you know, all kinds of Joe Dirt, all kinds of really disgusting things that, well, not disgusting, but you guys love trolling on me. All right, you got to get on out of here. All right, talk to me, guys. What's going on in your lives? You got any regular subs in here? Any regular subs you want to talk about your Saturday? Hang out in the backyard with liver cheese? I want to know how your life is. I want to know. I want to know. A rare time you capture liver cheese with no hat on. Capture me with no hat on. That doesn't happen very often. Howdy, howdy, howdy. What's your name? Gator Saw? How you doing, Gator Saw? Oh, by the way, guys, I'm at 3794 on my subs. It would be super cool if by the end of this stream we can hit that 3,800 mark. 3,800 would be amazing, especially for a dead channel that's been shadow banned by YouTube. Bro, you genuinely look like a cowboy. I'm not trolling you. You would be a perfect person to play Landon Ricketts if they ever made a live action of Red Dead Redemption. Well, I guess I'll take that as a compliment. I don't know. Is it a compliment? You hear my dog? She sounds like a fucking Tasmanian devil. True story. And this is my pack. These are my 3 dogs. Y'all want to come all 3 at the same time? Come here. Y'all want to show everybody the pack? Come here. Come on up here. Let's show everybody our beautiful pack. We have a white dog. When I hit her like this, dust flies up. We have a tan dog named Mose. I know you can't see it. Come here. This is Momo. Momi, come here. And Lily. Now Lily's going to be all over me with these beautiful ears because I've been giving her a lot of attention. And there's Momo. And we all love each other. And you guys around the world fighting in your giant wars and everything. Hey, if you want to kill each other, kill each other. I got what I love right here. I'll be okay. I'll be okay without your billionaire money. Isn't that right, guys? It's what it's all about, sitting in the backyard on a Saturday afternoon, loving on your animals. Talking to the world, talking to beautiful people out there, critical thinkers. Remind me of my grandpappy. Do you believe in setting fire to psychics and Jehovah DoorDashers too? LOL if it don't come here. Hey man, how you doing? Love the glasses, appreciate it. Right on, dog. Any questions? Y'all had a great weekend? You got any cool stories you want to tell me about that I can highlight for you? I love hearing about positive things that have happened. Or if you've had a negative story that you need a little advice for, you know. All of our subs that come in here, we are critical thinkers. We don't ask you who you voted for. We don't ask you what your religion is. We don't. Those are things that are superficial anyway. We want to know what you're like as a person. People from different backgrounds getting together trying to solve problems and trying to help each other out. I know. Amazing concept, right? How do your kids feel? Are you good? I don't have kids. My kids are right here. Looking on the bright side, hoping for the best, saying don't overthink anything so nothing ever gets better. Let me reread that. Take a little day at a time, looking on the bright side. Thank you, man. Yeah, I know, Odin. I know. You know it. You know it, brother. Yeah, after watching the world go to shit, I'm pretty sure prophecy isn't far off. I'm working all weekend. It's been great. No worries at all. Tennessee Freemason, hopefully you're in a job that's not sapping your life energy. Oh my God, these animals. I heard one of them yelp. I hope you have a good a good job that you enjoy. I'm not talking about pay or anything like that. I'm talking about that you enjoy, that your work-life balance is good. Okay, because you got to have that. Otherwise, you're just a slave for the system. This is the dumbest time to be alive in history of mankind. We drink radiation-charged smart meteor water like it's 1910, except now we take showers with it. Odin, you're on one, man. I love it. You're always like that, right, Odin? You're like me, man. You're always up and at 'em, ready to go with somebody. Hey, Bubba, good talking at you. I'll see you around. Thank you, Gators. Appreciate you coming in, man. Appreciate you coming and being respectful today. I keep my poop in. Causes me discomfort and distress sometimes. I have attachment issues. I don't want to flush my dark brown friends away. Oh, my God. Wow. Thank you for that one. I'm going to assume that that there was nothing racial there, that was just a joke, and not a racial joke. Kind of funny, as long as you're not talking about black people. Then it's not so funny anymore. But it's actually pretty funny. Odin, I have a well, no smart water. I have enjoyed this job for 26 years. It's great. That's awesome, man. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. If you have a job out there where you're barely making it, but it's a job that you love and it's a job that does not stress you out, keep the fucking job. Keep the job. Keep that job. It's helping you to survive and it's not causing you stress up here. It's good stuff. You know, American dream's not always to become a millionaire. American dream's not always to become a billionaire. American dream's not often to become, not always just to become rich. American dream is a lot of times just to love one another. Have a bunch of these guys right here. Have a bunch of little animals and a lot of love around you. I don't need $1 million. I don't need it. But I consider myself very fortunate and understand there's a lot of people out there who are struggling to the point where you can't eat. I don't want to see that shit either. If you're struggling to the point that you can't eat, I would tell you steal yourself some food. Steal yourself some food. No shame in that. You know, it is what it is. Robin Hood, baby. Odin, I have, okay. I'm reading the same stuff now. All right, thank you guys for being in here. Y'all want to do anything today? I mean, I didn't really have anything set up. I just wanted to stop in and check on my peeps. I'm trying to think if there's anything I can show you, like maybe I found recently that I'm selling, or I have games in there, but I hate racism and races. Those African American thingies served as a valuable agriculture equipment for a few decades. Wow. Come on, guys. Come on with it. Don't steal food. There's places in every single state to get free food. This guy's off his rocker. I will tell you one more time. If you're starving and you're in a situation that you did not cause yourself, that was caused by the government, and you're in a food desert, and maybe you don't have a job, get to that grocery store and steal your fucking ass off. Steal your ass off. Food. We're talking about fucking food here. Okay? You can say, don't steal, go to your local church, go to this and go to that. No. If somebody's starving and somebody needs to feed their kids, steal that fucking shit right off the fucking counter. Steal it. All day. Billionaires have had their ride. Their free ride, the free ride for the billionaires up top, it's over. It's over. It's over. They will pay taxes soon, very soon. What do you think about Trump? I don't think shit about Trump. I'll be right back. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get it. Get it. Come on. Don't knock my shit over. I'll be right back. Ooh, it's getting windy. Oh, check this hat out. Ah, God damn, check this hat out. Check it out. It's one of my audit hats. I'll be right back. Woo, I just found this damn keyboard and it's dirty as hell. Move. It's dirty as hell, so I'm going to wipe it down. I found this little keyboard. Maybe we'll write a song. I'm going to write a song called 8647. What do y'all think of that? Y'all want to write a song real quick? 8647. Let's go. Let's go. Oh. All right. Oh, it's backwards. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I forgot. On StreamYard, they flipped the camera around. It said, damn, I can't remember what it said now. I'll have to go back in and get it. Can y'all hear that? Probably not. Check out this keyboard. Check it out. All right, let's make a song called 8647. Can y'all hear the keyboard? Probably not. When you write a song, the first thing you want is a strong hook. You got to have a hook. I want to make the hook the chorus. So we need to come up with something. 86, 47, 86, 47. Is that all right? What key is that in? It's too high. It's too high. There we go, right there. No, that's too low. "86, 47, 86, 47. It's a hit. It's a hit. It's gonna sell 1 million copies. 1 million copies. That was free. That was free entertainment for all you people out there. Don't take that for granted. Free entertainment doesn't come around very often, especially brilliant genius shit that's flying out of my mouth. You know, you want to be here to witness this. I'm in a surprisingly good mood. For all the crap we've had happen over the last week or so, I'm in a surprisingly good mood. I think seeing those beagles rescued today really did some good things for me. Watching them run around in the grass for the first time ever. That was good stuff. We need that kind of stuff for humanity. We need to see those things like the spaceship, the rocket that went around the moon. You know, all Americans could stand up together and cheer that. You know? Those kind of situations don't seem to come around very often anymore. Remember when America would stand up together and enjoy things and celebrate our successes and all come together? Yeah, we need those things. We're so damn divided. So the Beagles made me happy. Why did you kill Roman Polanski's wife? What the hell? Are you a friend of the devil? Devil's cool. Baphomet, he's cool. I've never had a problem with Baphomet. Is that the devil you're talking about? Because there's a lot of devils. Baphomet's pretty cool. I don't have a problem with him. I don't have a problem with Buddha. I don't have a problem with Jesus. In case you can't tell, I'm agnostic. Not an atheist, agnostic. I definitely believe in a higher power. 100%. I just am smart enough to say that I'm dumb enough to not know who that higher power might be. He's got a sense of humor, whoever he is or she is. Could be a she. Could be a who knows? Could be an owl. Could be an alien. There's a grand design. I keep chatting on your lives, but you never seem to see them. Relaxing. Have you put something else up? I haven't seen them. I don't know. Maybe we're getting so many trolls that it just slides right by. Hey, when I go up, if I look for my blue, you know your name comes across as blue. I look for the blue name. Relaxing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I missed your comments, bro. You know I ain't trying to ignore anybody. When you're high, you believe in power. I'm definitely not high. I wish I was high. I can get high. Would you guys like liver cheese to get high right now? Because we can do that. But I'm absolutely not high. If I'm high on anything today, it's high on the Beagles. Running around, acting all crazy, enjoying their lives for the first time, getting out of those cages. Let's get high, bro. It's a Friday. You ain't got no job. You ain't got shit to do. I love it, man. I love it. Maybe in a minute. Maybe in a minute. Is it 4:20 yet? What fucking time is it? Oh, it's 3:28. Okay. Biggs, you want to come up and be a star of the show again? I think Biggs wants to talk to everybody. You listen to any krautrock? What's krautrock, bro? This is my favorite LGBT community channel. Thank you there, sir. Thank you very much. Thank God they set those beagles free. I know. Look at this girl. Man, when I went in and got her, she was the most docile animal that I've ever seen at the animal shelter. She did not bark. She did nothing. She just stood there and looked at me and stared me down. Made eye contact with liver cheese and my heart melted. And I'm like, she's coming home with me. And I've never really particularly thought beagles were that cute. But my God. They make noises sometimes. It's called a beagle noise. If you're a beagle owner, you understand it. They just make random cute noises that other dogs don't make. It seems like they're able to what's the word I'm looking for? Emote a little more than a lot of other dogs. Look at her. Look at her. She's smiling. Gen X, you look like a boomer. No, bro. I'm 55 years old. I don't look like a damn boomer. Yeah, beagles are awesome. Hello, everybody. This is Lily. This is Lily Poo. We call her Lily Bug. She's got 100 different nicknames. And one thing I will tell you about beagles, if you're thinking about getting one of these beagles, get the beagle. If you're able to get one of these 1,500 beagles out there that are being released, if you're on the fence about it, I'm here to tell you, I've owned dogs all my life. This breed of dog, you will not regret getting. You won't regret it for a second. What's my opinion on Israel? I think that everything over there is ridiculous. I think that if people want to kill themselves over religion, if people want to kill each other over religion, I'm not going to be a part of it. That's what I think about it. Hopefully all you guys are having a lovely Saturday. Man, the temperature out here, I shit you not, guys, it's like perfect. I want to say it's probably 70 degrees right now. Maybe a little more, but man, just to be able to sit out and enjoy this weather is It recharges you. Recharges the batteries. Hippie slug. Are you a liberal, gay hippie queef? Cleaning my garage while listening, so pretty much here lurking. Swan, you can lurk anytime you want to. I don't mind lurkers like you, because you're not creepy. You don't threaten liver cheese. You don't threaten to come over and cut my head off, or threaten to meet me in an alley and beat my ass. Do you like chocolate people? I like all people, brother. As long as you're a good soul, I like you. As long as you're a good soul, I love you. Just be a kind, empathetic, caring individual. I'm in Virginia, dude. It's about 62. Let me see what that says. Scrolling by so fast. About 62 here. But the sun is out. What's the temperature there and where are you? I'm in Memphis, Tennessee. Sun's out. It's about 70 degrees. Beautiful day. Jesus died so you can live. Like the shades, do you make them for men? Oh, good one. You've been saving that one up, buddy? I said stop. Let the guy cut it. The guy was her dad, and he came over and couldn't fix it. They were going to give me this haircut for free. No, I paid for it because that girl was there. What? Lexi, what are you talking about, man? Let the guy cut what? My hair? Y'all ready to see my hair get cut off? Do you have a cure? I'm a good kind of creepy. Yes, you are. Jesus died so you can live. What am I doing? For the money, she made a mistake and hair will grow back. Not a big deal. Relaxing. I'm lost on your conversation, bro. Did you cut someone's hair off? Relaxing? Is that what happened? We got relaxing in the chat. Relaxing's from the Arkansas. He's right across the river. Right over here, across the river. That was a good joke. Give him his props. Don't bother. It would just fucking grow back, and you'll have to cut it again. That's true, man. Save a lot of money on haircuts. You guys wonder how I live, how I survive. Being broke is a joke. One of it is I don't have to deal with this, you know. You look like Erica Kirk, sir. Wow. Wow. Relaxing burnt off someone's hair by mistake. Did that happen? Her dad trimmed my beard for free and gave me beard advice. Kirk did not deserve the murk. Oh my God. It's going to be a crazy one in here today, I can tell. I got shit falling down from the trees, going to hit me in the head. We got relaxing in here talking about taking someone's hair off. I got 3 dogs that love me around me. I'm good. Hopefully you guys are surrounded by people you love. And if you're not surrounded by people you love or that love you, then guess what? You are now, because I love you. So welcome. Hit that sub. We got to hit that 3,800 mark to keep my channel alive. Y'all can't follow a conversation. I can't. How did you afford a house? Well, that's a very personal question. Wow. Sorry, relaxing. I just assume you burnt someone's hair off. Easy assumption to make. You look like you. Thank you, man. Across the river through the woods. I got a water heater in my backyard. See it right over there? See it? See that? Yep, that's an old water heater I got to get rid of. Ain't no shame in my game, bro. I'm not showing you the rest of my yard because it's absolutely filthy right now. I've been working on it. It's been a jungle and trying to get it presentable. But, you know, it is what it is. It's slow work. I did a nice thing for someone and y'all don't seem to follow. Let me tell you guys about relaxing, okay? Relaxing has been amazing to this channel. Relaxing has come in on some of my worst days and kept me going. He's donated money, which I've told him 100 times he didn't have to do. But I gladly appreciate it. And I love him very much. Not because of that, but relaxing's a good person. If y'all, I mean, y'all can ride him and troll him a little bit because that's part of the game. But don't pick on relaxing too much because relaxing's one of the good ones. He's a damn good one. I bet you look good for your age. Soon to be jailed, you idiot. You could probably take that water heater down to the recycling place and get a little change for it. I didn't know that. I don't have a truck, bro. Soon to be jailed, you idiot. Okay, I guess I'm soon to be jailed for something. Y'all know why I'm soon to be jailed? I bet you look good for your age. What's up, Uncle Grandpa? Breaking up, looking. Thank you, Christopher. There was a group of gay hippies farting on each other's face. Okay, kids typing. God loves you. Escape soon. Kirk's opinions were always right. I agree. I don't agree. Somebody put I agree. I saw gay hippies having a fart circle on faces. Also say no homo after you say you love another dude. Those are the rules. When does relaxing show up? Greetings from Germany. What's up, man? How do you feel about us pulling our troops out from over there in Germany? Are you happy about that, excited about it, or are you upset about it? I really don't have an opinion on it because I don't know what the hell they're doing there in the first place, to be honest with you. But thank you for being here, Germany. I love having international guests. I show up when I wake up and aren't working. MK Ultra. Oh, relaxing's always in here, bro. The man Ace. What's up, T2? Street was sick. Pushback hairstyle. Good man. Finding the child monsters. You know, if you're talking about pedophiles, I had a solution to that earlier. We were talking about it. Let's get that online ID started. You get that online ID where people can't be anonymous online anymore. They can't go around spreading their hate without their name showing up right above it. If we can ever get to that place, then all those pedophiles, all those disgusting racists, they'll scatter like little worms because they won't be able to go online and spread their hate with their name attached to it. Well, they'll be able to, but they'll suffer the consequences for it too. So give me a thumbs up or a heart or a like or something if you like that idea. Let's go ahead and get those internet IDs going, brother. Hey, when I go online, I don't go online to spread hate. What I say, I stand behind. I back it up, baby. I back it up. You should too. You should too. You should be proud of everything you say. Don't hide behind anonymity. An anonymous profile. This is my boy Momo. He wants to say hello. Hey, Momo. He looks terrified. He looks terrified. Look at him. He always looks like that, guys. All right, go on. Get out of here. Now he comes back over. He wants more. No, I'm not high. Not yet. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What do we got here? T2. $10 super chat. That true crime channel appearance in August. I think it will take off. Need you by Zoom every 2 weeks. You have the personality for it. I really think it'd be big. Oh, okay. G2, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about getting together and doing you wanted to get together with me and do a true crime broadcast of some sort, right? And I'm on board with that. Again, I know it's hard to pin me down, though, guy. It's hard to pin me down. Catch me on here and hold me accountable for it. Say, on this day at this time, you be here. I don't think I'm that interesting, bro. I don't. You want to get me talking about serial killers? There's another guy, T2. He wants to do a true crime broadcast. If anybody thinks that's a good idea, go ahead and put it in the chat. Are you the real life the dude from Lebowski? I wish, man. I do love the way he lived. I love the way the dude lived. Your dog's in the limbs. Rue, come here, baby. Come here. Come here, honey. Everybody, this is Rue. This is Rue right here. She's the problem child. All right. Thank you for letting me know she was in the limbs. Yeah, I've been waiting on those limbs to de-leaf themselves so that I can queer them out. I have 4 dogs. And these 2 are getting ready to go at it. Where are the black ones? I have a black dog in there. He doesn't come out a lot. They found 2 terabytes of. They found 2 terabytes of CP on my bro's phone. Advice? I mean, what do you want me to say about that, bro? What else is in the limbs? Nothing. It's just limbs, man. They had leaves all over them. I've been waiting for the leaves to fall off so I can cut those limbs up and maybe burn them. Queer them out. I love CP. Oh my God. What are you talking about? I don't even know what that means. I need someone like you. You got the look. T2, what look is that? Trailer park trash? Who are they if it's not the police, and call the police? That's not what I see. What are you talking about, man? What the hell's going on? I ain't even had a gummy yet. Alright, if y'all are going to play games where there's something in the background or something falling off the tree, you got to wait for me to take a gummy. How many chocolate folks have you what? Kiss? What? What does that mean, man? What is a chocolate folk? I kiss my dog all the time. I bet you own a Volkswagen van. No, I don't. I own a Subi. Close. You were close. The audience can relate to you. I am bald like Joe Rogan. We'd be a good team, yin and yang. There's nothing wrong with being bald, brother. I bet you rock it. I bet you rock that baldness. I bet you rock it, T2. Oh, she loves this. You should see her eyes. Don't be racist, Mega. What's in the trees, bro? Hang on. They look like people. All right. There's nothing in the trees. Nothing in here. A lot of these have thorns, so I can't really get too close to it. There's nothing in there. Oh, these pants don't do me justice, man. Don't be racist, Mega. Thank you for relaxing. Why not? Am I the world's #1 racist? I am the world's #1 racist. Mega Cat Lamb, that's not true. You're trolling. NGA actually fell for it. How many dead people did it take to make those shoes? What? What? You mean these shoes? These shoes? These bright orange shoes? LOL, no, that goes to Trump. Oh, you're at max 14 years old. Mentally, sometimes I am 14 years old. That's true. I'm going to get a Chinese hairstyle. What's a Chinese hairstyle? I love the evil World War II mustache, man. What? Not a World War II mustache. It's to cover up these fucking teeth, man. It's to cover up these teeth. Bro, you're caught. Can I ask you a would you rather question? Yeah, you can do that. Bro, you're caught. Give up the others and free. What? Give up the others and free people. Maybe you won't get the same treatment. Kind of cool. Yes. Nike make their shoes out of dead grandmas. Last live stream after finding out. Well, let's see the smile. No, thank you, man. AI generated image detected. All right, here it is. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a... I'm waiting. Watch a tree grow or a... It's going to be one of those where you're going to try to make me say something that sounds dirty. Yeah. Okay, police or FBI. That's a Civil War mustache. Get it together, man. And this is actually better than it usually looks. I mean, I've come in here and this right here is way down here. This I cut off like that much of this. So I saw a guy with a mini tail in the back, mid-height. I could do that. I could do the Jedi, you know, the Jedi thing where I ball it up here and still have it long everywhere else. There's somebody driving a dune buggy through my neighborhood. True story. Illegally, I might add, but I'm not going to say anything. It's probably a kid. You know the names of your victims. By the way, do you know who Gabe Owners is? I do not. Nighttime. What are your coordinates? What state? I'm in Tennessee. The red Tennessee is where I'm at. And really, these shoes, I didn't pick these out. They picked me out. I'm absolutely 100% sure I did not pay full price for these. Probably got them at a thrift store. Can't remember. But probably did. These are not the hairstyles you're looking for. The Jedi where they do that. My wife really likes it when I do that. When I put my hair up and let it stay long in the back, but it's in a ball up here. She likes that look. Other people call me all kinds of names when I do that. In California, Tennessee. I don't know who Gabe Horn is. How about Gabe Horn? You have to know. Oh, Jesus Christ. You trollers, let me ask you, man. Do you write this shit down? I mean, do you have a notebook that you're reading out of? Yeah, man, dude's back there just riding that dune buggy, having a good old time. I like the cool breeze you get in the middle of spring. Yeah, we got that going here, thank goodness. Well, it's not hot, but it feels great. You're in Arkansas, come get it. He is in Arkansas. To catch the sound, bro, I personally like to troll on the fly. Have you met Nick Kurt? I'm going to take you into downtown and there's nothing you can do about it. What? No, but it was just one patch of hair in the back of his head. Chinese. Oh, so you're talking about like the, I know what you're talking about now. That little, you braid it up and let it hang. I know what you're talking about. Free the people. Wilma Finger Dude. Nick Kurt is super famous. I wish I could tell you that I'm 100% up on all celebrities out there, but I'm not. I'm not. What is he, a podcaster or something? Is he a YouTuber? I'm going to go tell that guy, you cannot be driving that dune buggy through this neighborhood. I'm not going to do that. You're the hair dude. You look like the dude from the Big Lebowski. I'll take that. Thank you. I have a friend named Dylan, but we just call him Dildo. Mm-hmm. 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 I love you guys. Y'all are so entertaining. People are so amazing. Remember, I pay $75 Amazon gift certificate. I don't PayPal for tax purposes. You don't have to pay me shit, bro. Give me a break with that. You don't have to worry about me lying either. I don't lie. If I do lie, it's something very, very tiny. When you don't lie, you don't have to remember what it is you said. You know, you don't have to try to remember, oh, did I say that? I meant to say this. Maybe I said it the wrong way. Hair in the trees, the limb breaks, like the nursery rhyme. Now let's everybody beat off together. That's what a liar would say. That is what a liar would say. That's absolutely what a liar would say. So I would tell you, spend a little time with me. Sub the channel. Sub the channel. If you think I'm full of shit, please let me know. If you think I'm full of shit after you have talked to me many, many times and watched some of my videos. You don't just form an opinion on what you see here. Okay? Because I could go inside and change and I could come out a different person. You know, I really could. As a matter of fact, now the dogs are excited. I was going to try to do a skit, but the dogs got all excited, and now I can't do a skit. But I will say, come on. Hey, pretty baby with the high heels on, you give me something that I've never had. Yeah, a little Michael Jackson there. Y'all like that? I'll be here all week, free of charge. A little Michael Jackson tribute right here. Michael Jackson, you know, got the movie out in theaters right now. I'm a huge Michael Jackson fan. Have no idea where I got this jacket from. Probably from a thrift store. And thought it was like so ridiculous that I had to pick it up. That's what I do. Have I ever worn it out in public? No. Hang on. Oh, where'd Liver Cheese go? Where'd Liver Cheese go? I have no idea. Where'd he go? I don't know. He's a mysterious person. A very mysterious person. Sometimes he looks like this with no hair. Sometimes his hair just flows. Sometimes he's got on his Elvis shades. My dog just ran off with my drink. Did y'all see it? Sometimes he wears hats that are, you know, kind of silly. But all the time I'm truthful. My dog just ran off with my drink. See it? Thankfully it was empty. Big ass thing of iced coffee. All right. All right. Anybody want to write a song? Hat means, I don't know, I just like the hat. It's a Carlos Santana hat. Might be a women's hat, I don't know. It's Carlos Santana. What did Carlos, Maria, was it Maria? And he did that one with Rob Thomas that they played constantly. What was the name of that? The one with Rob Thomas, Carlos Santana and Rob Thomas. Like the ocean under the moon, but it's the same as the emotion that I get from you. Give me your heart, make it real, or else forget about it. Alright, throw up some lyrics, guys. Throw up some lyrics. Singing time. Throw me up some lyrics and I'll sing it. Smooth. Thank you. Have you met activist Mike Oxlong? I have not, but I like that name and I like that word in front of his name, activist. I would love to meet that person. Do you know Nick? Her songs are amazing. Nope. Do you listen to Rick? To Nick, her songs are amazing. You talk about are you talking about fucking why am I drawing a blank right now? You talking about Landslide? Man, y'all got me drawing blanks on music. That usually doesn't happen. Stevie Nicks. Hello from the Isle of Man. He's dead. Ha ha ha. Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac. Thank you. Love them. What's not to love about those guys and girls? Throw me some lyrics up, guys. Have you met activist Finn John? Can you give my hat back? You want the hat, man? I'll show you. You may wonder, guys, what's Liver Cheese's favorite hat? Because I'm a man of many hats. I love my hats, and I'm gonna show you one thing. All right, look out. I got to teach some people some stuff. We're going to learn a little bit about who this weird guy is today. Even some of my subs might learn something today. All right. When I go out and I shoot my videos, oh my God, my Beagle just stole my drink again. Holy crap. It wasn't a Beagle who stole it the first time. Normally, what's the traditional Liver Cheese look, the one that I wear the most, is this one right here. This is my normal, everyday Liver Cheese look. And there's a reason for this hat. I love a guy named the Carpetbagger. He's got a hat that he put a bunch of pins on. So I found a hat. It's not like his, it's different. and I stuck some pins on it that mean they're important things to me. And people always look at this hat and they either love it or they think it's the most disgusting thing they've ever seen in their life. So I love that. I love that that hat gives people those emotions. This hat angers some people. It definitely angers some people, but that's okay. Now, if you ever see me and I'm doing a live stream or anything like that, and I have this hat, then this hat means that I'm in a particularly good mood. All right, so you control me at will. Well, not at will, just be nice. But usually when I wear this, it's just a signal to everybody around me, oh, look, guy's got a smiley face. Maybe I could go over and talk to that guy, even though he looks very strange. Okay? Now, sometimes I'll do very political hats. Like this hat. You know, it's not in the best shape. But it says be kind. Yeah, it's got the rainbow thing. You can go nuts about that if you want to. I'm an ally, so, you know, if you want to go nuts about that, that's cool. But the message is what's the important thing there. All right. And finally, what's probably my favorite hat. And it's also a Carlos Santana hat. This one. This is my hat. If you were to boil me down in an essence, it's either going to be this hat or this hat. These are the two that I wear when, I don't know, I just love this hat. I love everything about it. It's ridiculous, but it's cool. And there's your hat journey. I don't know, man, but if I find a hat, if I'm out in the wild, at the bins or wherever, thrift store, if I find an interesting hat, it's coming home with me. I'm not going to spend a lot for it because I'm broke and I'm cheap and I'm thrifty and I'm a hustler. But I love good hats. I would say I'm a collector of hats. Yes. I have way too many damn hats. And those 4 that I just showed you, that's probably, I probably have 30 hats. Sometimes I'll get on one hat though and wear that over and over. Just because I like that hat or like the vibe at the time. This is Hat Talk on a Saturday afternoon. On a Saturday afternoon in Memphis, Tennessee. It's getting ready to turn into a gummy chat. But yes, it's 4:04. We're not going to wait till 4:20. I'm going to go get a gummy and ingest a gummy. And then y'all can really come at me once I've had a gummy. That's when the real fun starts. Have you met actor Dixon? Dixon Cider. Look out. Don't y'all run off with my hats. I don't care if you run off with my drink, just don't run off with my hats. Alright. Now, let me preface this before we start. Tennessee, where I'm at right now, perfectly legal THC gummies, which is, so nothing illegal going on here. I do not intend to get into a vehicle and drive anywhere today or tonight. So, just letting you know, I'm a responsible adult. And if you've ever wondered what these THC gummies do, then stick around for a minute. These are Ghost Shadow Blend, 40 gummies, 5,000 milligrams, so they're not 40. What's 40 times 5,000, guys? Or not 40 times. What's 5,000 divided by 40? Somebody please help me out. Help a brother out right now. I'm terrible at math. 5,000 5,000 divided by 40. somebody help me out so I don't overdose here. I don't think you can overdose off THC gummies. I don't think so. Yeah, bro's about to take flight. I don't know, man. I'm not familiar with this brand, actually. We got this. I haven't had this. A Delta 6 THCA Liquid Diamonds is called. Mandarin Orange. Anybody going to help me out? What is 5,000 milligrams divided by... Did I say 40 or 20? How many did I say? 40. Edibles are the only way to OD on THC. I like your vibe. Thank you, Smoke a Latte. I like your name. You got 12 minutes, Smoke a Latte. It's 4:08. 12 minutes. Let's go to the clouds, bro. Okay, I'm gonna try to work it out in my head. Okay, if I had 10 in here at 5,000 milligrams, they would be 500 milligrams each, right? Yes, which is a pretty stout gummy. But I've taken 1,000 milligram gummies, so nice to meet a fellow deadhead. Thank you, man. Okay, so I got to take 500 and divide it by 4. These are 125 milligrams each. 125 milligrams each. So, it's not gonna, light me up. But I will tell you, as some of my followers will let you know, one night I did take a 100 milligram gummy that I thought, oh, well, that's nothing. I've taken 1,000 milligrams of 100, but it was a different brand. And let me tell you something. Had me acting like a fool. So you don't always want to trust these, what the milligrams are on these things. Because a lot of times that doesn't tell you the whole story. And another thing, you can get used to a gummy. Okay, if I was taking some 500 milligrams, I'd take them one a night. Kind of to make me feel good and help me go to sleep. Well, after a while, those gummies kind of lose their potency. So all you got to do is go out and grab a different brand, and your body is gonna treat that different brand differently. I've never felt completely out of control on these things. I've never felt like I did anything that was totally ridiculous. If you've seen me on here high, please don't rat me out. Relaxing. But I'm 55 years old, man. At a certain point in your life, you have to be trusted to understand that a little fun like this, it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't make you a bad person. If I was getting behind the wheel of a car and driving down the road at 5 miles an hour, which is what this would do, I wouldn't be speeding down the road after a THC gummy. I would be driving 5 miles an hour down the road, and I'd get pulled over for some dumb shit like that. But just be aware, kids. There's no kids. This is 18 and up. But just always be aware that this is legal, and like anything can be addicting. Don't get to the point where you got to have these all the time. I've never met anybody like that, but I'm sure it exists. So yeah, enjoy. Mushrooms are a fun time. I've never done mushrooms, man. They kind of scare me. I know that's weird. You would think that somebody that looked like me would do mushrooms all the damn time. It's a decent looking little thing. Consistency's kind of weird on it. Real soft. Shrooms are great. I know, relaxing. That's what I've heard. I've heard people that take mushrooms or take shrooms that My only problem with that is I would be afraid of, I wouldn't want to do it by myself. I'd want to be outside. I'd want to be in the woods or something because I've heard grass does some crazy stuff. You know, I've heard you see some things, but I've heard people say that they've had otherworldly experiences with the mushrooms. Like they've helped them understand that the universe is somehow that we're all a piece of one another. What I've heard. So that interests me, but I'd want a good high buddy next to me. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want somebody who's going to fuck with me after I've had a mushroom or had shrooms. I would think you'd have to have a good high buddy who's good, who you trust, who's not going to mess with you too much. I put them in my spaghetti and eat the whole thing. Got a microdose. Try a small dose and gradually increase. Thank you for that, Tony. You see every color of green? Nice. Nice. Because you know me, I don't see much green. Money joke. Unless a relaxing donates to me. Oh, I'm loving it. I got my animals with me. I'm still chewing the damn thing. Alright. Alright. Look, I don't know if you can see the dust, but I'm patting my girl Rue, and there's just dust just flying up. Look at her face. This dog right here smiles. She smiles. I shit you not. I've seen dogs that smile before, but she does it in a way that, like... I love y'all. Alright, I got a treat for you. I'm sorry I keep walking away, but I've got... before I started the stream, I was like, well, there's one thing I can do that may entertain them a little bit. It's like looking through a keyhole and seeing a different world. Holy crap, Tony. Sign me up, brother, because I don't like what I'm seeing in this one. If it's a different world, I want to see it. I want to see it. Hopefully it's a peaceful world. Sign me up. Doig, done with my garage for the day. Thanks for the company while cleaning. Swan, hang around a bit. Talk to us. How are things going over on the West Coast? On the West Coast over there. How are things working out for you? I'm rubbing my dog, in case you're wondering what I'm doing. I'm giving him good back rubs. Watch, you want look at his face. Watch his face. Look at this. Mo, it's okay, buddy. Mose, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah. He's like, no, I don't want that shit. Get out of here. All right, go. No, you wanted it. You came over. You wanted the love. You got it. Eating pizza with Dusty Garage Hand. Southern California is beautiful, brother. I know, man. I've never made it out there. If I leave this mortal coil before getting to California, I'm going to be very upset. Whoever my creator is, I'm going to say, hey, man, why don't you let me experience California? You know, give me a couple more days. Let me go on over there to California. Fingers crossed that happens one day. Dog looks scared. He always looks like that. He when we first rescued him, I couldn't look away from him because he just looked like he was like this the whole time. I'm like, look at his beautiful eyes and look how scared he looks. So he might have been a little scared. I'm not denying that, but most of it's just his face. he's just a goofy looking bastard, and I love him very much. Only going to Cali for weed. Give me 1 second. man. That sucks. I'm so upset. I'm so upset. I had something from the Dollar Tree that I was going to try. If you saw one of my videos, we're going to start trying to do some things where I taste test things from the Dollar Tree. And I had an interesting one, but I can't find it. Probably one of my dogs got a hold of it. But if I find it, I'll definitely try it in front of you. I bought some new things from there the other day, which I intended to write a video on. Make a video on. But, anybody ever heard Charleston Chew? Do you remember that old candy bar? I don't even remember it too much. It was one of those that I never touched. Well, the other day at the dollar store, I found Charleston Chew Rolos or Rollos. They're just little balls of Charleston Chew. And a couple nights back, I did invite in a gummy, and my video shoot that I was supposed to do with the Charleston Chew Rollos never made it because I devoured the entire bag. It wasn't a huge bag; it was a little bag. But yeah, the gummies screwed that review up. Grandpa, if I come to your house, will you serve me lunch? I don't cook, bro. I cook mean-ass scrambled eggs, French toast, damn good French toast, grilled cheese, spaghetti, tuna casserole, burger. Maybe I do cook. Shit. Stop selling myself short. California is fine. Bed Bath & Beyond went back to California because they lost money. Quit playing yourself. Ha 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 ha. I make to the best chilaquiles. French toast grilled cheese and eggs, deadly combo. Ooh, French toast grilled cheese and eggs. Hold on now. Hold on. Let me take this in for a minute. Let me take this in. So you're telling me that you make French toast, delicious French toast, which is delicious on its own, and then once you get 2 pieces done, you stick a piece of cheese in there, and then you grill it more? Wow. Such a simple concept. I've never done it. That might be getting done tonight. I might have to do that tonight. Wow. You know how after you've had a gummy, you fantasize and talk about food, and you want to try new combinations. That's the best part about gummies, in my opinion. Besides the great jokes you get, and you're a genius after you've taken a gummy. You know, you want to record it because there's gold coming out, and you know you're going to wake up the next day and listen to that gold and think, hey, wow. And then you're going to listen to it the next day and you're going to go, yeah, I'm a dumbass. But that's what makes it so damn fun. Speaking of food, I watch these guys on YouTube, Good Mythical Morning, Rhett and Link. I'm sure you guys have heard of them. Rhett and Link. If you haven't, check them out. They're cool. They're cool dudes. They used to be Christians, and they're not. They're kind of agnostic now. They're, but they're not. That's not what they talk about too much. But that's part of their journey. But they taste test foods and do all kinds of shit. You've seen them. Good Mythical Morning. It's one of the biggest channels on YouTube. But I watched one a few nights ago, and my mind has been transfixed on what they did because I want to try it so bad. There was a special kind of Reese's peanut butter cup that was half Oreo and half Reese's, like it had an Oreo flavor to it or something. But what they did was they took a Reese's cup and they took a Oreo and they took the Oreo apart and took the cream and the cookie and put it on top of the Reese's cup and ate it. And they talked about how it was an amazing experience and it was way better than what they had put out with that Reese's cup or whatever. So I was thinking about it. I was like, that does sound pretty damn good. I need to try that. And I've been thinking about it quite a bit. But I can't afford a bag of Oreos. Your glasses are great. No, they're not. You're great. You're great. My glasses aren't great. Hey, Greg, big fan. Do you remember Crystal Pepsi? I do remember. Are you talking to me? It says, hey, Greg. I remember Crystal Pepsi. I remember being very confused by it. I also remember it not being terrible, but it was also one of those that I didn't want to consistently drink more of. Is that how you remembered it? I didn't think it was atrocious. Reese's with the white creamy filling and Oreos should be called cream pies. Cream pies. I'm allergic to peanuts. Red's great, but I can't handle another allergy. Yeah, those two guys are really cool. You know, Rhett, Link kind of gets on my nerves a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but Rhett, he's just cool as balls. Cool as balls. Everything about that guy just oozes cool. I'm so jealous of his hair. Holy crap! What a head of hair that guy has on him. Yeah, Rhett's cool. Link's okay, but I think I'd hang out more with Rhett. Why you got skydiving glasses though? They're Elvis glasses, bro. Not skydiving glasses. Come here. Come on, baby. Here comes my girl. That fur just flying everywhere. Look at it. You see it? Oh, they all get jealous. They all get so jealous, and they all want to jump on me. I saw a band name the other day. There was a band playing somewhere around me, and the band was called Pile of Dogs. And I thought that was just a cool band name. I was like, Pile of Dogs? Yeah, that sounds lovely. You smiling for everybody? You smiling for everybody? And you're getting jealous? Bro, do you know Nirvana and Kurt Cobain? I wish I knew them. Oh my God, they're so jealous. The other one coming up, Mo's coming up and taking my arm off. All right, what are we getting into tonight, guys? Who's got big plans on a Saturday night? Who's got big plans? And hey, your big plans can be just hanging out in front of the TV watching Netflix. Okay, that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But if you do have big plans, like you're going to a concert or something like that, or going out to eat, or going to see a movie, let me know. I like to know what's going on in other people's lives. My old boy here that I'm petting, he's, I don't know how old he is, and that concerns me. When you get a dog, they always tell you that dog's probably 2 years old. I don't know why shelters do that. They say they look at their teeth. And they can learn a lot by how old they are from looking at their teeth. But this guy, Momo, we've had him for, is it 5 years now? 6 years? We've had him for 5 or 6 years. And when we got him, he was 2, apparently. But, you know, I'm running into the same thing all dog owners run into. You start to see the gray on their faces, the gray on their back, the skin tags on them, and it starts to upset you a little bit because you hate to see animals, you know, get to be an age where they can't run and they can't have fun like they used to. They say 1 year of human life equals 7 dog years. It's saying I don't have anybody in here. Is there anybody in here? Nirvana is Buddhist, or creators like Pile of Hot Dogs. Cobain outlived his life. I've never heard Pile of Hot Dogs. I'd like a pile of hot dogs right now. Look, you sick bastards! Don't turn this into some sexual joke. Just because I say I want a pile of hot dogs. Nirvana is Buddhist. Kurt Cobain sounds like a WWE fighter. That's my Beagle embraces me. Cobain was a loser and he killed rock. Ooh, relaxing. Coming with the toughness. Didn't like Kurt Cobain. And multinatural trash. My Beegs is not taking no for an answer. No means no, baby. No means no. No means no. You can't bully love from me. Okay? You can't bully love from me. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Oh, my God. I'm going to let them... Oh! All right. Yeah, bark for everybody. Tell them what's up. Tell everybody hello. Oh, you clowns. Thank you for joining me for Dog Paw in the Backyard. You scratched me, man. It's not your dinner time yet, guys. Don't start acting like fools. You've still got... I feed them every day at 6 o'clock. Feed them every day at 6 o'clock. And throughout the day, if I'm eating. If I'm eating, they're eating. I know, it's not great to feed your dogs table scraps and things from your meals, but these are all rescues, and I want them to live their best life, and if they want something, I'm absolutely going to share it with them. I'll tell you something pretty funny. Come here, Momo. Come here. This is weird. It's a weird thing. Okay, so you know how dogs don't really, if you're ever out to eat or whatever, or you bring home some fast food or something, and dogs they don't want to fuck with the fries. They want to fuck with the meat, right? This one right here, he hates fries. Hates them. Yet, for some crazy reason, this clown right here, Momo, goes completely apes over curly fries from Arby's. He sees them, he knows what they are, and he goes nuts. And he hates fries, but he loves Arby's curly fries. I thought that was an interesting thing. Maybe not too interesting, but Cobain didn't kill himself. Hey, Casey Battles. Because he knew what he did. You're talking about Kurt Cobain killing himself? Casey, I do want to offer you a little words of encouragement. You know, I know you're trying to, not trying to put you on blast or anything, but, you know, if somebody is on nicotine for a lot of their lives and they try to get off of it, I understand. I've done it many times and it is not easy. It's not easy at all. So I sent you a message earlier on Facebook. If you ever need to talk or anything, or if you're struggling and you think you're going to go right back to what you're doing, then give me a call anytime, okay? I love you very much, and I want you to make it through this journey. But if you don't make it through this journey, I'll still love you as a person, okay? Just do what you can do. Do what you can do. We won't be disappointed. I'm going to be happy either way because you're a wonderful person. Trust in Jesus or go to hell. Look at Ryan. Ryan Films done with the $1 super chat. Thank you, Ryan. You got any questions or anything you want to ask me? Anything? Floor's yours. Floor's yours. As I give my dog his back massage. He ain't going nowhere. He wants all of this. Ryan Films Dud, I appreciate you, man. Go ahead and hit that sub button up top, man. We need fun, critical thinkers. I don't know why I threw fun in there. You don't have to be fun, but repent from your sins, and the King is coming soon. We get a lot of those messages. A lot of those messages. I'll read it, as long as it's not something that, you know, is offensive. What are you chewing on? What are you chewing on? What'd you just eat? Is that something we all say as dog owners, like all the time? What are you chewing? What are you chewing? I don't trust it. Come here. What have you got? These damn dogs, man. Come here. Oh. How's your day so far? Ryan, it's been great, man. It's been really good. How's your day been? I've had a pretty good day. Trying to think if I've gotten anything accomplished today. I went out and did some picking. I'm a reseller. Washed my sheets. Does that count? We were talking about that last night or the night before, how often guys wash their sheets. Well, mine are being washed right now. Thank you for asking, Ryan. Gen X here. Hello from Maryland. How you doing, Maryland? Gobble, gobble, partner. A terrapin in the house. Never been to Maryland. Should I make it a point to try to get there? Tell me about your wonderful state. What's good in Maryland? What are y'all known for? Like, what's good to eat in Maryland? The trolls are strong today. They're all relaxing. They're just rolling right off, man. They're rolling right off. We've had a good day as far as subs go. This morning I got 7 or 8 subs. And I don't know what I got tonight, and we'll find out later. Crab. Why did 2 people say crabs? What's happening? Is there a crab somewhere? You fuckers got a crab? Is there a crab crawling around me? I don't like sitting under trees like this, man. When you got hair like this and you're sitting under trees like this, you got to do tick checks. You got to check on them ticks. It's that time of year. Oh, man. They just dominate me. Oh, right on the balls. Come on, Mose. No, man, you're too heavy. That got me right on the jewels. I know I can't have babies and that's not an issue, but it still hurts. It still hurts. You can get a shout out. Blaze, you can get a shout out. 434 Blaze. What's up? 434 in the afternoon on a Saturday. Blaze. Shout out to you. Are you blazing? Yeah, my dog just crushed a nut. Crushed a nut. All right. I wonder what would happen. I have this hair tie. Maryland is known for crab. Okay, crab. Got you. Got you. Duh. See, this is what happens. This is the gummy taking effect. I clearly asked you a question. What is Maryland known for? And 2 people answered me and both said crabs. And I said, why are y'all throwing crabs up on there? Is there a crab around me? See, this is what the entertainment that you get on Gen Express with liver cheese, okay? Sorry about that. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Crabs. Remember, I was on my honeymoon sitting on the beach of Punta Cana. And that was the first time I saw a real crab, like a big son of a bitch. I was sitting out there, and I got another story. It's funny. You'll like this one. It was early morning. I was trying to reserve a spot, at this all-inclusive resort, so I could be right there on the beach. And I'm just sitting there, and a fucking crab this big, man, comes walking along. Y'all like that crab walk? Y'all like that? Here. Crab came by. I'm just sitting there chilling, and he comes by. He's like, hi. And then I was like, did that just happen? And then I get, hi again. That's a real thing that happened. I took the time and energy there to try to act it out for you. Hopefully you appreciated that. Mason Dixon alive. That same beach might have been the same day, actually. True story. True story. Honest to God. Give me 2 minutes of your time. I was on my honeymoon in Punta Cana, which is the Dominican Republic. I cannot recommend that place highly enough. I would, if you get an opportunity, and that's the only time I've ever been out of the country. The beaches of Punta Cana, glorious. Absolutely glorious. Beautiful country too. Great people in that country. But I'll never forget it, because we had an all-inclusive resort. And you're like, oh, liver cheese, I thought you were poor. I am poor, brother. That was paid for by all the people who came to our wedding. They, instead of, in lieu of gifts, we had a thing set up where they could donate to our honeymoon. So we were able to go to, for 1 week, to an all-inclusive resort in Punta Cana. The most amazing time I've ever had in my life. Hopefully one day I can get back to it. Believe you me, hey, it was not as expensive as you would think it would be. What was it? Trying to remember what it was a person. 1,500 maybe to 2,000, somewhere in there, per person. That was with our flight and a week of all-inclusive. Eat and drink as much as you wanted to. Yeah, it was. I would do it again. I would definitely do it again. But back to the story. Okay, so I get out there early to reserve a cabana on the beach. You have them behind, but you want to be on the water. So I get up. Somebody had told me how to do it. So I get up early one morning and go down there. Now, what you got to remember about Punta Cana is there's Americans there, but there's a lot more Europeans there than there were Americans. There were a lot of French holes. We called them French holes. It's a French person who were kind of assholes. At least in our experience when we were down there. Oh, and some Canadian people there too. The Canadians were cool as balls. But so I sat down and I'm sitting at this cabana. There's nobody on the beach, okay? And this girl comes over, and she had just gotten to the resort, and she was a beautiful girl, I remember. And she came over and she's asking me about the resort. She said, yeah, we just got here. Is it all, is it, what? And I was telling her what you needed to do, get a towel, come out here, reserve your cabana, as far as the buffet, the ins and outs, how to get around the crowds, and just giving her pointers. And as I'm talking to her, she sits down over next to me, and I'm looking at something. It might have been the crab, to be honest. I know the crab was there, but I don't know if it was there before her or after her. But I'm looking away, and I swear to God, man, this woman stood up right in front of me, took off her fucking top, had nothing on underneath, and sat down right next to me. And didn't say a word. And I'm sitting there like, okay, how do I approach this situation? I'm not going to make a big deal out of it, because it was one of those beaches, man. It was one of those beaches that it wasn't a nude beach, but the people down there, they just didn't give a shit. You would walk and you would see, you'd see some boobs here. You'd see that kind of stuff. And I remember, because she had a tattoo. It was a vine that went down the side of her body, all the way down. It was a beautiful tattoo, but I was just so shocked by it. And immediately I'm like, how do I get myself out of this situation? Because my new bride is going to be coming down through here at any minute, and she's going to see me sitting next to this topless stranger, and she's going to go, what the fuck, bro? So, I can't remember how I got out of it, but I did get out of it, somehow. And then later that day we saw William Regal, a guy who looked just like the wrestler William Regal, in a banana hammock. It was such a strange experience, because you had some families and then you had just a person over here topless, and then you had a banana hammock over here. But you know what? Nobody was really messing with each other. It didn't matter. It didn't matter, man. You're there on vacation. You know, let them out. Let the girls out. Let the boys out. Do what you got to do. But yeah, interesting situation. I can't believe I shared that story. It's not like a humiliating story or anything. I was just put in a situation I didn't necessarily want to be in because I'm like, hello, man of the garden, share with us your wisdom. No, it was really cool. One thing I do remember about that resort was how there were a few Americans there, and the Americans were, the ones we met a couple that were really nice, but we also met like 4 or 5 that were in a group who were just there not to have a good time. It seems like they were, when we talked to them, all they did was bitch and complain about how no one spoke English. And I'm just like, bro, you're in another fucking country. Why would you think that they need to learn English for us? You know, they've got, I knew going down there. I had a little book with some, and they had menu, you could point at pictures, you know, I mean, just the gall of them to think that, oh, well, they don't speak English here. I didn't give a fuck. I don't care if nobody speaks English. I'm hanging out on the beach, drinking all day. Why do I care? I don't know. It just seems so elitist that they were acting that way. And I'm just like, bro, just fucking get rid of that hang up and have a great time. Why are you worried about the way people were, or that not many people speak English? So what? Adapt, adjust. You're in their country. They're not in yours. All right, on to the next. LOL. Right, Dirty Elvis. I like it, man. I like it. I like it, Dead. I like it, Deadly Chihuahua. Dirty Elvis. I like it. Thank you. Can I steal that from you? LOL. Right. Do you know Everlong by Foo Fighters? Well, hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah, I got a history with that song. Love that. I'm going to come closer to you guys. I feel like I'm far away from you. I feel like maybe you can't hear me. Yes, I do know that song. Do you have a story about it? People all over the world don't learn English for you. They do it to communicate with each other because it's the easiest language. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Hey, man, I've tried to learn another language and I didn't get very far. I didn't get very far. Those people that can speak multiple languages, whew, you get mad props from liver cheese, man. That's good stuff. But yeah, I just didn't like it. It seemed like they were kind of entitled, you know. It's kind of like, I don't know. Why would you let something like that ruin your time? You know, you get down there, you spend all that money. What the hell, man? Just roll with it. When in Rome, you know. You look like a cool biker. I speak Australian. Nice. Australian, huh? Do you speak Kiwi? Australia. What do y'all got going over there with New Zealand? Why don't you guys like each other? What's going on with that? But hold on, I skipped over. Yeah, the Foo Fighters song. Yeah, what do you want to say about Everlong by the Foo Fighters? It was David Letterman, his favorite song, maybe his favorite song. He had the Foo Fighters on, and they did Everlong, and he became a fan very quickly, and he still talks about that song to this day. So great song, and it's a cool story to know that David Letterman was such a big fan of the Foo Fighters and that song. I speak English, Spanish, and German, and Italian is my native language. Holy crap! Enrico, woo! Gotta tell you, bro, it's impressive, man. Fish and chips. Peace out, dude. Peace out, bro. Come back and see me, okay? Come back and see us. Yeah, man, I gotta, that's mad respect. Mad respect, brother. The chorus part of that song hits different. It was for his ex-girlfriend. My favorite lyric of that song, without a doubt, is breathe out so I can breathe you in. Ooh, gives me chills. Chills me. What a lyric. What a lyric. Man, powerful. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. So thank you for that. Love your t-shirt. Thank you, man. Are you a character from GTA 6? Hi from the UK. What's up, man? Carpetbagger was just in your neck of the woods. My favorite YouTuber of all time, Carpetbagger. Look him up if you've never heard of him. He goes to roadside attractions. He's like Mr. Rogers. You can't not like him. Okay, are you a character from GTA 6? I know Spanish words, but speak broken Spanish like Hispanics come here and do their best to speak English. I respect them for that. Yeah, that is cool. That is cool when people actually attempt to try to figure out, at least a few words. Yeah, that part. You're such a cool dad. I'm not a dad. I'm a dog dad, so I guess I am a dad. Breathe out so I can breathe you in. I love Dave Grohl. He's a rock legend. What a guy. What a guy. I know there's some people on this channel who aren't huge fans of the Foo Fighters. Different strokes for different folks. I've always loved them, though. Okay. All right, guys. Anything else going on? What time is it? I got sheets in the dryer. Guys, I do have one thing. Show us the dog, can you? Which one? Which one you want to see? Who is that? Enrico, which dog you want to see? I got 3 of them out here. I got a Beagle. I got a big Pit Bull mix. We don't know what she is. And I have also a pretty big Momo, who is a Pit Bull mix with some type of, I don't know what he is, to be honest. You're a huge fan of the Foo Fighters, sir? I love the Foo Fighters. Love your channel. I sub. Thank you, Poet. Holy shit, I got somebody who just subbed named Poet. The universe pushes people together. Poet, I will tell you something. Here's what I've been doing lately, and it's a very small thing, but I want to do this for myself. We've seen so much AI crap. AI ads for festivals and things like that. Just people being lazy, not paying a real artist. If you're going to have a music festival and you put a big ass AI ad up there, I ain't coming. And I let them know. Hey man, you're supporting musicians. You're supporting artists. You're supposed to be. And you don't pay an artist to make a poster for you. You use AI. I don't like it. And I'll let them know. And most of the time, I have noticed other people doing it too, though. I thought, well, maybe I'm just going to do this for creative people. No, I've noticed other people doing the exact same thing. Especially if it's a music festival or maybe a poetry festival or some type of, that where you have talented individuals there, not just vendors. They really need to spend that extra time and that extra money to come up with a actual poster. Otherwise, I'm not interested. So that's what I do. Still living with this terrible haircut. Who? Me? All of us, right? Relaxing. You are slop. That I am. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sir, your glasses look cool. Reminds me of the movie Fight Club with red glasses. Agreed. Oh my. Thank you for all those compliments, guys. You don't have to do that for me. I just remembered something that I purchased the other day that really ticked me off. And we're talking about, well, we're not talking about it right now, but you know how we rally against giant corporations and the billionaires up top and the tricks that they try to pull. I have something to show you. Give me another 1 second. This is going to be the last time I'm going to go in and I'm going to get it, and then I won't be jumping up and down, okay? Give me 1 second. It's worth it. I got a terrible haircut and it'll grow out like we're growing out of Trump's policies and ignorance. Relaxing, coming with the bullets again. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, here we go. 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 Come on. 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 Move out the way. Move out the way. Move out the way. Oh shit! What happened? All right. All right. Here we go, guys. Check it out. Okay, so I was in the store the other day. Let me read some of these. I'm making myself one special cigarette. Go to sleep. A special cigarette. I love it, bro. A special one, huh? Extra special. Okay, so I was in the store the other day, and you know I fall victim to these scams too. You know, one of the new scams at a lot of the restaurants is they want to make their drinks dirty, so they want to squirt cream and marshmallow, and I don't know if they're putting marshmallow in it, but cream and what are they putting in it to make it dirty? Cream, sour cream, I don't know. But so I saw that. I'm like, oh, it's another way for companies to make money. Okay, it's another way for these restaurants to squeeze another 50 cents or $1 out of you. Let's make your drink dirty by adding a squirt of cream and charge you an extra $1. So I don't know, but it seems like it's been catching on. So I was at the store the other day and I found this dirty Mountain Dew. All right. All right. Now I want you to look. I want you to look. This is very important. Stay with me, guys. Stay with me. Okay. So you look at the front. It says Dirty Mountain Dew. Right. You see that? All right. So I get it home and I'm like, I'll try that. Let's just see what all the hubbub's about here. Okay. So I give it a go and I'm like, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my life. That I've ever put in my mouth. This is the most disgusting thing I've ever put in my mouth. But I noticed something off. I was like, it's a little, it almost tastes like it's, like it doesn't have, like it's sugar free or like it's a diet drink or something. So then I start looking at the bottle and I'm like, okay, Dirty Mountain Dew. And then I turn it to the corner here, and right up here in the corner, hidden away, is Zero Sugar Dew. Okay? That don't fly with me, brother. I don't like that shit at all. False advertising. I would never have picked up a Zero Sugar Mountain Dew. But you want to hide it over here on the side. See? Now that I'm looking at it, there is something very, very small right there. See it? That says Zero Sugar. This is what I'm talking about. This is what these companies do. They made this and it got approved and somebody tasted it and like, it is like, that tastes like horse shit. And they were like, well, let's pawn it off as a full sugared special Mountain Dew. And that's what they did here. They tried to hide that. And then over here in this corner, look, man, when I go in and I see this, I think it's a Mountain Dew. I don't see anything about it. It says cream soda dew, cream soda dew. What the fuck, man? What is going on with this? Why are we not livid about this kind of stuff? It's disgusting. Oh, I had to do it one more time. And somebody put, it tastes the same. Why does it matter? It does not taste the same, bro. It's not even close. It's not even close. This doesn't even taste like anything like a Mountain Dew at all. And I've had sugar-free drinks before that are close, but none of them are really close. I mean, you can tell. Anybody with any kind of a palate, right, when you pick up a Coke Zero, you're going to know this is a Coke Zero. This is not a Coke. That's the point. They're trying to make you think that this is not a sugar-free Mountain Dew, and they don't have it in regular. I've looked it up. They do not have this in regular, not zero sugar. So make it make sense. Yeah, just avoid soda in general. I've been doing a lot better at that, man. As a matter of fact, that drink right there, I've been drinking a lot of water. A lot of water. So that was like a special treat for myself. Sorry, but even if you buy the version with sugar, isn't it HFSCS? I don't know what is worse. I know, man. I know. I'm not proud of it. I'm not on here. I mean, you guys can beat me up for buying a Mountain Dew. I get it. I get it, and I'll take that. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take that abuse. And that criticism. Because, yeah, I was the one who bought it. That's what happens. See what happens? Now I'm not buying things. Now I'm buying things. But it's just it just feels not right. It feels like they're trying to pull one over. And I mean, they're doing it everywhere, guys. It's everywhere you go. It's little things, man. They realize now that, oh, we've got the Americans capped out. They're totally tapped. We have to be careful. Oh, maybe we can get an extra 25 cents for this sauce, which we used to get for free. Maybe we stop asking them if they want ketchup with their with their fries. Maybe we just don't put it in the bag. They have to ask for ketchup. Y'all remember that, man? You go to get French fries and there's ketchup already in there. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's the little bean counters sitting in their little rooms, typing on their little abacus. Typing on their abacus, going, how much exactly can we make if we shave off 1 ounce of this? It's disgusting. Stop it. Stop it. We've had enough. Shit, we got political. What happened? It also has a black wrapper, which means zero sugar. I didn't know that. How am I supposed to know that? It just looks like a Mountain Dew to me. Quit defending the giant corporations. Just kidding. Sir, are you divorced, dad, or didn't marry? I'm married. Dude, the trolley collab with sugar-free exclusive and look like full sugar. Sweeteners are nasty. Just avoid soda in general. Yes, I know. No sugar tastes gross. Black cap and black label means zero sugar. Where the fuck have you been? I didn't know that, bro. Am I supposed to keep up with the soda game like that? Looks like a Mountain Dew to me. If they're so proud of it, why is it so small? Why? Shouldn't it say real big, dirty, zero sugar Mountain Dew? That's what I'm saying, man. It's deception. It's deception. There's going to be a lot of liver cheeses out there who don't keep up with the soda game, who are going to pick this up and go, oh yeah, let's try a dirty Mountain Dew. And then what the fuck? I mean, that's all I'm saying, man. We don't have to make this personal. No, they don't have regular Dirty Dew. Thank you for that question, Dave. That's part of it. That's what I'm saying. They don't make it. So one for me, right? One for me. They don't make make it zero with full of sugar. They do have regular Dirty Dew. Are you positive? Are you positive? Because man, I was at the store. I double checked after that happened. I double checked, and I was at the store, and they had a whole display of it, and all I saw was the exact same thing. I could be mistaken. If I'm mistaken, then I'll be the first to admit it. You say they do. If you ever had a soda with actual sugar, you'd realize how fucking gross everything America makes is. Well, no shit, man. I regularly get Mexican Cokes, bro. Not regularly, but if I'm lately I haven't been drinking as much soda, but I do need my caffeine, so I drink more coffee now. But as far as like the The Cokes, when I did drink them, I would try to drink the Mexican Cokes, the glass bottle Cokes with pure cane sugar. Pepsi actually does the same thing. They only do it every once a certain time of year. You'll have to look for the Pepsi and look real close. It'll say with real cane sugar. It's a different experience. It's just a different experience. Just ignore it's color coded, and everyone knows that. You quit busting my balls about this, damn it. Damn it, now I want fries. They changed Pepsi recipe, and now it's half real sugar, half sweetener. Don't like it. Plus, I stopped buying it in Coke since the genocide started. Switched to a cheap brand that is not bad. That's awesome. And Dr. Thunder. Go for a Dr. Thunder. If you're a Dr. Pepper fan, going over to Sam's and get that Dr. Thunder. I've always thought Dr. Thunder's all right. What's the key to happiness? What's the key to happiness? Love. Love's the key to happiness. Love's the key to happiness. 100%. See how it didn't take me any time to answer that? Absolutely, love is the key to happiness. Now, does that mean that if you don't have a significant other that you're not going to be happy? No, that's not what I mean. I mean giving love. Getting love is great too, but giving love. And giving love, it doesn't necessarily, oh my God, guys. Hold on, come here. Back it up, come here. Pick it up, pick it back up, and bring it back over here. I just busted Rue. Pick it back up, bring it back over here. Come here, come on. She knows she's in trouble. Okay, Rue, come here. Show everybody what you got. Come here. She ain't gonna do it. She ain't. What the fuck? He's running off with something. They're all running off with something. Rue just came out and had, I don't know where she got it. I haven't even seen these in my house in months. Okay. She came out with a package of Smarties. Do y'all know the little Smarties? The little it rolled up. She came out with one of those hanging out of her mouth like a cigar. It was the funniest shit I've ever seen. She literally came out like, oh yeah, look at this. And I'm like, where did you get that? And she dropped it behind here when I called her. I told her to bring it over, and now she took it over there and she's eating it. I know, I should stop her. We're sitting here talking about sugar, which is perfect. And then my dog comes out with a roll of sugar in her mouth. And I didn't take it away from her. It was so fucking cute. All right. Love is all you need. Hang on. Thank you for that, Bob. I appreciate that question, man. Chewing gum is always impossible to find with plain sugar. I did not know that. Thank you. Do you remember? Let me ask you, talking about the chewing gum, was the chewing gum in the 80s? Did it have real sugar in it? Because I you know how we get nostalgic on old sweets? And you think, wow, they just tasted different. It makes you wonder if they didn't taste different because they used higher quality ingredients back in the 80s. Yeah, I remember Surge. Hell yeah, I remember Surge. I used to get hopped up on Surge. God bless. Thank you, Glizzy. Love is all you need. Thank you for that, Sequoia. The key to happiness is loving what little you have and appreciate where you are in this world. You could be hunted down by Christian nationalists. Relaxing. You know how to press my buttons, don't you, bro? You could be, man. There's some wild shit, wild behavior going on out there, man. I just want to do this sometimes. I'm tapping out, man. Y'all done gotten too crazy. It's all too, and it's on all sides, man. This ain't an attack on. This ain't just an attack on that. It's mental problems on all sides. But just remember, before a Democrat does something like tries to assassinate Trump, or a Republican does something like, tries to assassinate Nancy Pelosi, before you demonize that entire tribe, do not fall for that bullshit. I'm telling you guys, individual. Judge everybody individually, and you will have a much happier life. You won't go around hating people for no reason, or lumping everybody in one group. I mean, come on, man. We've got to get past that. Got to get past it. You don't have that much choice in sodas in Italy. I tried Dr. Pepper, didn't like it much. I can understand that one. That's kind of one of those that it's like a root beer. I've noticed. I've seen videos lately of foreigners trying American products, and one guy was trying root beer, and he's like, I don't know how y'all do that. Sometimes it's an acquired taste. R.I.P. Donald Trump. R.I.P. Donald Trump. I'm lost. I'm gonna keep trying to look at the news. Yeah, Arthur. If that was anything close to being true, everybody in the chat would have put it up. I appreciate the attempt at a troll, though. Till the 2000s, it was regular sugar. There you go, Sequoia. It makes sense now. It makes sense. Do you have black friends? Yeah, I have black friends. I have a black neighbor right over here that I think is potentially, I keep doing this because I see my glasses are kind of crooked, who's a potential friend. I'm hoping to get invited to the barbecue this summer. We'll see. But I don't really look at it like that, man. I mean, if I'm around, it's like anything. If you're in an environment with a lot of black people, you're gonna have more black friends. If you're in an environment with all white people, you're not gonna have many black friends. So, let's see. Oh my God, say my name properly. Thanks, brother. Sequoia. Jesus is the answer. Well, thank you for that, Simon. My wife was Korean. Yeah, I know that relaxing. Let's be honest, all politicians are corrupt. I'm not going to disagree with you there. I'm not going to disagree with you. I think most of them, I don't think they all start out that way. And I think there's a few of them out there that still have that in them, like that passion that they can save things. There's a couple of them. And you guys don't rip me for this, but Pete Buttigieg, I think he's got a good heart. He's a kind-hearted man. And I think that he's like a Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter actually thought he could really change things and found out that that's a lot more difficult than what you think it is. But I appreciate the attempt at it, My new girlfriend's black. Relaxing. You got a new girlfriend? You got a sister? You dating a sister? He does now. So is my dog. He colored too. What? Why do you sound like that? What the neighbors must think. You sound like a damn Wolverine. I don't understand that, man. This girl, Rue, I can never fault her enthusiasm. It's scary the way she plays because he sounds like a chainsaw. And part of me wants to correct it and kind of calm her down a little bit. But I don't think there's any real way to do that. She's experiencing love and happiness for the first time in her life. And even when she barks, like if she's barking at something across the neighborhood and it's at night, I yell out the door, Rue, stop, and she started to listen. But it hurts my heart to think that she's just doing what she does naturally. But sometimes we have to correct those things. You know what I mean? I don't like that. So that's the reason I don't correct that. Because that's who she is. It's the way she is. She was born that way. Dude scrolling through YouTube Live. We got ladies stretching yoga and rappers rapping. Then we got you speaking real, and I appreciate you. Thanks, Sequoia. So you got ladies stretching yoga. Well, I mean, that's good, right? And then you got rappers rapping. I mean, man, I can come on here and we could just be talking about the most random thing. I don't know what to put up sometimes as a subject, or what heading to go under. I'm just like, okay, well, I'm just going to go talk, and it, sometimes those streams turn out to be the best because we get people, some of the trolls come in and they back off a little bit and they're like, I'm not going to fuck this guy too much. He seems pretty cool. And then the next thing you know, you look down and they're in their conversation, man. They're in the conversation, just having, next thing you know, they're subbing. So There's hope for us, guys. There's hope for us. Scroll past all those phony personalities out there. Find the real ones. That's the ones I look for. I look for people who are genuine. That's who I want to watch. I appreciate the fake ones sometimes because they're so damn good at what they do. You know, it sounds so well rehearsed. But I don't know, man. That to me. That all that does is take away the specialness of YouTube. YouTube was the anti-news, the anti. You know, it was where you went to hear normal people, and then YouTubers, a lot of them became celebrities, and that's fine. That's great. It gives the little guy a chance to be a celebrity, but then you would see certain ones just kind of change a little bit and get adjusted more and become a little more proper and a little more perfect. And to me, that takes away a little bit of the magic of YouTube. You know what I mean? It's for us. And when you become this person who, if you ever caught me in public, I'm exactly the same. I mean, exactly the same. We could sit here and have this exact same conversation, and we might actually do that because I do forget a lot of the things that I talk about. It happens all the time. Any of the subs in here want to tell people about how many times you've heard this story or that story? No, I'm just kidding. Now you're going, unsubscribe. I'm not going to drive y'all crazy with that kind of stuff unless I think it's something relevant to what's happening in the world. I'm never just going to come in here. This is what happened to me today. I went to McDonald's or I went to. I need to quit saying that too much, man. You guys think I'm a McDonald's fiend. I do go to McDonald's a lot, mainly for breakfast though. Breakfast, I think McDonald's nails breakfast, and a lot of people out there, I know, disgusting. I'm going to kill over and die. I know. I'm never proud of it. But if it's so easy to get an iced coffee and a sausage McMuffin or whatever it is you get that day, if it's on sale through the app, that's the only way I eat there. I'm cheap. All right, where were we? What do you do for the? Oh my God, man! What a question there. We're loving liver cheese. Hold on. I don't want to watch someone cooking anything or that's tarot cards. I got tarot cards. I picked up tarot cards yesterday. Should we give a fake tarot reading? Where I just make shit up? You want to do that? If anybody wants to do that, let me know. I'm trying to go through the chat. What do you do or used to do for a living? I've done it all, man. I've done it all. Mostly I've been in service industries throughout my life. I've worked a lot of retail, managed retail, movie theaters, casinos, all over the place on my jobs, all over the place. Because I never really found what I would consider a career, you know what I mean? So I kind of had to hustle. If something wasn't working out over here, I had to jump over here. You got to think, you got to be quick on your feet. So I can't, you know, the 9 to 5s. I've had one of those, and that didn't last. It just not me, not my personality. Office 9 to 5. I appreciate the people that can do that, but it's not for me, per se. So all over the place, man. It's a mixed bag. Hell, you'll be on here and you'll find out something that I used to do, and you'll be like, I didn't know he did that. It's true. Be nice, Taco Bell here. Hold on. Poet, this guy's a frauditor. Frauditors hate freedom of speech. What? What? Oh my God. All right. I ain't taking that bait. I'm not taking that bait. Hold on. Let's do it. A real tarot reading. I'm going to prove to you God's real first. If you don't like what you're seeing, move along. I read tarot sometimes. Why not pull a card for a topic of conversation? We can do that. Yeah, that sounds good. That's good, Sequoia. Thank you for that. Yes, that would be funny. Okay, I got some people telling me to do it this way. Some people, we'll try it both ways. Okay, let me go grab the tarot cards. They're actually in my vehicle, so it could be. It's not going to be too long, but give me an adequate amount of time. I'm going to go around this way. such a handsome dog. Sorry, I was talking to my dog. He came around the corner and the sun was hitting his eyes just perfectly, and I was like, God, he is striking. He's got these golden eyes, and when the sun hits them, they just grab you. You know what I mean? Let me get a drink of water real quick. I gotta get that damn dirty dew out of my mouth. What time is it? 5:18. All right. What's your music? Dude, you're so much better and more interactive than 90% of the lives out there. Thank you, man. Thank you. I owe it all to... I'll let this take a lot of the credit. It does loosen things up a little bit, man. What's your music? Oh, relaxing music. What's your music? I know. It takes me a while to get caught up sometimes. Did you meet Charles Manson? No, but I've seen a painting by him. I've seen a blood painting. You ever seen that? Charles Manson painted a portrait of himself with blood. If you've ever wondered what that looks like, it's at Zach Bagans' Haunted Museum in Las Vegas. Pretty disturbing. All right, like your hairstyle, man. Thank you, man. Well, what's your music too, Jen? Whatever I'm feeling at the time, man. I go through weird phases, you know. Sometimes it's a lot of Billy Strings. Sometimes it's a lot of Ghost. Sometimes it's old school Def Leppard. Sometimes it's a lot of 70s. Sometimes it's a lot of 80s. Sometimes it's a little bit of country. Sometimes. Used to be a lot more, not as much anymore. The old country, though, yeah. I listen to that. So, I mean, it's a little bit of everything, man. About the only thing I won't listen to, and just because I don't understand it very well, is jazz. I feel like jazz, every time I listen to jazz, I feel like I can't keep up. Like, I feel like I'm went into the wrong course at college. Like, have you ever walking down and I don't know, maybe your room starts sort of look the same, okay? Let's assume that. And you just go into the wrong room and sit down and you look up and and you don't understand what the fuck's going on. That's exactly how I feel with jazz. There's a looseness about it. I appreciate the looseness because I'm an artist myself, but with music, I like a structure, some type of structure. I like to hear, okay, here comes the chorus, here comes the bridge, here comes this, here comes that. And I like it when people change those up and put them in interesting orders, but in jazz, I don't hear any of that. You know, it's just kind of meandering. How many people usually end up in trees? I love Moody Blues, haha, the same. I just don't understand it, man. I mean, I'm not saying it to diss anybody that listens to jazz, man. Wherever you get your vibe and your feel from, you know, in your go-to place, just because I might not understand it, I would never come over and piss on your party. You know what I mean? I would just assume that it's just not for me. I think, wow, I just think we just hit a point there, guys. It's a very, very valid thing right there. You know what? Wait. Yeah, that we don't, just because we don't understand something, and we may never understand it does not mean that you should go over and just fucking whip it out and piss on them and make fun of their passion or that interest, you know? It's not cool, man. It's not cool. Let them enjoy it. Let them enjoy it. Juggalos, I love you guys. I don't get you, but I love you. Because you have there's something there, man. There's something that's, I don't know, man. There's a non-violent thing, and I know Violent J, all that, but there's a love there. There's a love and a passion that I appreciate. Grateful Dead, same thing, you know. All of that. Look, guys, here's the tarot cards that we finally got to. Now, I will point out, this is an older set of tarot cards. I saw these, and I usually pick up tarot cards as a reseller because tarot cards always sell. Always sell. Especially older ones. And these are from 1992. So they're not extremely old, but I mean, some of the graphics on them might be a little cooler. Because we used to actually care about shit like this, you know what I mean? And now they're probably all going to look like crap because I said that. Hey, I love pizza, man. Love a theme, like a theme song when you do some evil shit. I like that the new theme song from for Dan Housing on wrestling. And if you don't get it, sorry, we'll roll quickly past it. I really like that song. I like how they did that style. It's kind of like a TV show, kind of Rob Zombie-esque. You know, I love that kind of stuff. All right, here we go. So what do you want me to do, guys? We had two suggestions. We had I can say your name, I just can't remember it. Sequoia. For some reason, I wanted to say Sequin that time. Sequoia. You were like, we could take one out, and what was your idea one more time? If you could type it in, I know it takes a long time. Huh? Just typing. I guess we need to hope the best for Willie Nelson. He's last outlaw, 93 years old. Of course, man. We all love Willie. Is that the Grab-A-Boy number thing real? They said they were used by the CIA. Oh my God, what's going on? Ask your bro to pick a card. See if you're going to jail. Ask your bro to pick a card. See if you're going to jail. What are you coming in here with this jail stuff for, man? All right. So you want me to pick a card, right? Is that what you're saying? I'm going to pick a card. Something's got to happen, right? It's kind of scary, man. I don't know what to expect here. We're going to do it live. Let's do it live. Don't be negative. Here we go. What do we got? Oh, it's backwards. It's the Lovers. Yes! 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 That's a moment. That's a moment, guys. That's it. Oh, that was awesome. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoever you are, thank you, thank you. I think that's cool as fuck, man. That's what we've been talking about. That's all we've been talking about. Well, I don't know, Lovers. Is it, hold on, we might have to back it up a little bit. Damn it, that was such a moment. The Lovers. That could be a, that could be. Okay, damn it. All right, y'all go ahead. Somebody correct this. The Lovers. Okay, now there's a sword. There's a sword between them. I think it's a male and a female. I think a giant sword between them. It's nothing too naughty happening there, right? It's innocent enough. But what do we do with this card, the Lovers? What do we do? It's a gay card. It means a relationship or friendship. Okay, yeah. Relationship or friendship. I think we don't have... Let's be clear. We have a relationship, but we don't have this kind of relationship. Okay. All right. I got an idea. Oh, did you see it? Did you see that? Was that caught on video? All right, I'm going to need somebody to get a screenshot of that. Right when I put the Lover card down, right when I put it down, the wind blew it right onto. It flew across here a good 10 feet. Wait, maybe it's less than 10 feet. A good 4 feet. It flew across the wind and hit me right here. Right? There's something there. That means something. Yes, that means something. Right? All right. Will confirm. All right. Relaxing. You want to be a guinea pig? But you know what? Sequoia. Let's do it for Sequoia. Sequoia, I want to draw a card for you, okay? I'm going to draw a card for you, and you let me, well, I need you to think about it. I need you to really think about it. Like, your essence. And I'll try to do the same, and I'll draw the card out, okay? What the? God. I can't do this anymore. That's it for me. That's it for me. I got a strike of fire thing. Now look, I've got a lot of defense here, okay? They're similar sizes. They're similar sizes, okay? I was going in here trying to pull Sequoia's card. Yes, it was. But look, right? I mean, they're almost exactly the same size. I picked that up off the table. This is what I meant to, I'm sorry, buddy. This is what I meant to pick up off the table. That's messed up. All right, Sequoia, here we go. We're going to do it again. This is your card. I'm going to use your energy to pick the area that I need to pick from. And we're going to do it live. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Here we go. You ready? Wait a minute. Oh, what? I'm absolute dog shit at this. Here we go. Strike a man. Oh, damn it. This one was hard to get out, so it must be important. There it is. The Emperor. There he is, the Emperor. Sequoia the Emperor. Now, Sequoia, would this card have any meaning for you at all? Now, I want you to get creative here, okay? Can you make this mean something to you, please? Okay, let's examine the card. He's got a sword in one hand. Is that a cross? Has he got a cross? Yeah, you got a cross, I think. Isn't that a cross? And then a scepter in the other. And I don't know, kind of strange. Where's the cross going to? It looks like it kind of disappears right in the crotch. Is it an actual physical cross? Oh, what the hell's going on? Is he blending into the background? Or are these just cheap-ass cards? Is that what's going on? We're looking at cheap cards. I'm trying to read all this meaning into it, and it's just a cheap-ass card. They got him going through the back. That's ridiculous. I was trying to read something into it with the cross, but no, it's just the window in the background. And he's not. Boo, I want my money back. I think I only paid like $0.25 for these. So, making certain that I follow what I feel is the right way. No, not cheap. A dildo on the X and one on the What? I was taking it a certain way until I realized how cheap the card was. But hopefully that had relaxing. You're next. I was about to say relaxing. I got to do you, and then I realized that sounded way off. I'd put this hat on. All right, relaxing. Your turn. You're up, brother. Let's do it. What is it? What is it? Is it good? Did I have it upside down? What is it? Oh, did I still? Father Wind. Father Wind. What in the hell is this graphic? I'm too high for it. Nah, man, y'all are on your own with that graphic. Y'all are on your own with that graphic. I have no idea. Some type of bull, maybe? Is it a Taurus? And is he stabbing the bull? What the hell's going on? Yeah, not high enough, probably. That's a good point. What's happening? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute now. Is that two dudes? Like, is that a guy or is that not? I'm not saying two dudes. Y'all don't add stuff to it to what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm trying to take it in a certain way. It looks like it's two figures, maybe, or that could be a shadow. You see the guy riding the bull or whatever it is. Is there? It's like he's cradled over a child or maybe another man or woman. I don't know. You tell me. Father, son, yeah, okay. Like I said, a child. Oh, father. Okay, father, son, father. I got you. Father. See, takes me a while. All right. Yay, that was fun. What does that mean? Anything to you? Relaxing? Are you Father Win? Do you have a farting talent or something we don't know about? Can you fart the Star Spangled Banner? As much as I hate to admit this, that's an actual thing that people used to do. There were certain performers back in the late 1800s, early 1900s who, made a living going around and farting songs. Look it up. Look it up if you don't believe me. Look it up. You think I'm full of shit? It's out there. There was at least one guy that did it. Now, I may have exaggerated a little bit and said that there were many, and he might have been the only one. So, I'm going to reel that back. I'm going to reel that one back, because that was a pretty big one. But it did happen. It did happen. And people paid to come see this person perform. That's a real thing. Look it up. Please, somebody back liver cheese up right now, man. Oh, speak truth like me. Thank you, man. Burp the alphabet. You can't fart that much. Gonna shoot yourself. Oh, I'll pay to see that. Does anybody else, have you ever heard that story? I think I saw a documentary on the guy, actually. And that would track. That would track, because if I came across if I'm flipping through the channels and I come across anything that has to do with farting, I'm right there. I'm transfixed. So, so yeah, that tracks. That I would know that. Give me 1 minute, guys. Is that you sneezing? Come here. Dog break. The closer it gets to their dinner time, the worse it gets. Here comes Miss Biggs, Miss Lily, Biggie Biggs, Biggie Smalls. That's the cool thing about a beagle too. We can circle back to the beagles. Look, beagles are, you can come up with incredible nicknames for them. Now, you're going to, all the other beagle owners probably have the same names, but if you're okay with that, if your pride's not going to get crushed when you go to the dog park and you see another beagle owner, call their beagle Biggie Smalls, which we do. We want to think we're so original with that, but and it's cute, but I know that's been done hundreds, if not thousands of times by people out there. Isn't that right, Biggie Smalls? Yeah. Dog nicknames are the greatest because it starts somewhere simple. This is Mose, okay? M-O-S-E. Let's go down this. 7 stages of bacon, Kevin Bacon, or whatever the hell it is. Let's do this. See how easy it is to happen. So his name's Mose. He's from the TV show The Office. If you've ever seen that character, Mose is a very just kind of dim-witted, or that's how he's presented. So we named him that. I know that's terrible, and he's not. He's smart as hell. But his name, and I came up with Momo. Well, I know it was Mo. So you go from Mose, and then you got Mo, and then of course next evolution is Momo. There's Mosey Boy. Mose turns into Mosey Mose. But it's so funny because I don't think that they really go by the names you give them per se. I think it's the tone of your voice, the inflection of your voice. I think that I don't know, I think it has something to do with that. They can kind of distinguish, when I'm calling him. Or maybe they're just smart enough to understand that, Mosey Mose or Momo or Mimi, whatever we change it to, sounds kind of like Mose. I don't know. That's the critical thinking we do here. We do here on this channel. I'm bleeding. One of my dogs scratched me and I'm bleeding. It's alright. 51 likes. You're growing. Thank you. I'm sleeping. It's been a pleasure to meet you. Bye. Alright, Enrico. We'll see you, buddy. Little Beagle League. Be right back. I'm going to go grab something to eat. Man, I love when you guys check in like that. Makes me feel wanted. Makes me feel very wanted. We just got to get to a place where I got an alarm going off at 5:40 on a Saturday for some reason. I have, it's a long running joke. My alarm on my phone has gone off at 5:40 on a Saturday for many, many years. And we have always, I'll call my wife up and I'll be like, why is my phone going off at 5:40 on a Saturday? To this day. So when it goes off and she hears it, she's like, is that your 5:40 on a Saturday thing? But we don't know why I ever had my phone set to wake up at 5:40 p.m. on a Saturday. Why? Why would I have that? So we left it, and now it's become this pretty amazing little joke. This little long-running joke that, it might not be funny to you guys, but sorry, it's kind of funny to me. I should call her right now and say, why is my phone going off at 5:40? Turn to Jesus, bud. He's not back there. I looked. Jesus is cool. My dad always owned Beagles, and all their names were Duke. I don't know why. Well, was he a fan of John Wayne? Yeah, maybe. Or is it a joke? It could be a joke. I probably wouldn't get it, to be honest. Turn to Jesus, bud. Jesus is cool. Jesus is dead. Good day to everyone here. Hello, John. How you doing? Because 1 hour 20 minutes you have the munchies? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Jesus is just alright with me. Jesus is just alright with me. I don't know what the words are, but Jesus is just alright with me. I added the with me part at the end, because it never ends like that, but with me. Alright. What else we got? Oh, snap. Sequoia, you've been cool, man. I'm glad you found us. Or I found you, or however it works. You're going to be a good addition to this motley crew that we have with some big ideas, believe it or not. I know sometimes it doesn't sound like it, but they're there. They're in there, and we're about freedom. It's always about freedom in the end of the day. Always about freedom. We're on the same wavelength. I just finished my dog house for my 3 dogs. Tired. John. Everybody give it up for John, man. John, I'm not being facetious in any way. I'm actually very proud that you accomplished that today, brother. Very, very proud. You say you're very tired. I'm sure your 3 dogs are going to be ecstatic to get into that good work that you put in for. Awesome, man. Happy to join the crew. Yes. The crew is loose. Oh my God. We had some all right moments today. I mean, I'm trying to remember what they were though. We had the big Mountain Dew thing, the big Mountain Dew brouhaha, you know. Oh, speaking of Mountain Dew, have you seen the American Dew? They also have one called an American Dew. Now, that's cool. I don't have an issue with that. I think that's cool, actually. Probably the exact same. And they probably don't want it to be different. And I don't know, if they catch people with that, if people look at, oh, an American Dew, this is going to be great, and they can't look at the labeling and the color of the drink and realize that's just a Mountain Dew. You know, if you can get those people, then yeah, good on you. No, it's cool. American Dew. American Dew. If anybody's tried it, let me know. Maybe it is different. Maybe it is. I have no idea. But I did notice that. It caught my eye. Not in the good or bad way. And not everything's political. You know what I mean? This is a big year. This is a big year because, you know, we're 250 this year. 250. 250. It won't make 251. Won't make 251. We tried, guys. We tried and we tried and we tried. I think 250's good. I think the rest of the world will look back and they'll go, you know what? 250 years, yeah, they had a decent run. It's nothing to cough at. Well, actually, that's really damn young. What am I talking about? That's really young. Really, really, really young. Holy crap, when you really think about it, man, our country. 250 years old? Doesn't it seem like it should be older than that? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It just feels like it's older. 250 years. Wow. Now my dogs are getting ready to start scrapping. Oh shit! Yeah, you scared me. All right. Look, dude, that's my keyboard. That's my 50-cent keyboard from the bins. You're gonna step on it and break it. And why are you trying to mount your sister? Why are you trying to mount your sister? Why? No, that's your sister. Mose, come on, man. Come on. Mose. I know we're in Red Tennessee, brother, but no, you don't mount your sister. You don't. All right. Bring it. Okay, what do we got? I can do 80 sit-ups. That's awesome, man. I could maybe do 8. Maybe 18. 28, I don't know. Turn on NPR and you'll hear banjo music. Love it as a Trump-hating Democrat. Turn on NPR and you'll hear banjo music. That's not banjo. Shit, that's Benny Hill. Banjo. How does banjo? I played the banjo, played the banjo, played the banjo. Ryan Shoop. Anybody remember that song? I played the banjo. If you do, I'd be really surprised if you remember that song. I love my dog since I'm the only one left. It's okay. Retired Navy helicopter pilot. Now I just take care of my ranch in Lursen Valley, California. John, it's good to have you, man. It's good to have you, brother. I'm glad that you love your dogs like that, man. I'm sorry you're the only one left, brother. But just give that love to those dogs, you know. That's how you leave your mark. And to other people, you know, be good to other people. And I mean, I hate that for you. I hate that. I don't like to hear that, because that could, you know, it could be any of us, especially me. I didn't have kids, you know, so you know, sometimes you think about those kind of things. But I hope that that you feel loved by the people around you, you know, and hang in there, hang in there. Keep loving them dogs, man. Thank you for checking in and talking to us. I appreciate that. Oh my God, LOL. Sisters need love too, said every Trump supporter. I still don't know if you're being truthful. Okay, I'm gonna have to get a few more hours in talking to you before I can figure out what's real and what ain't real with this situation. Relax said the lib, LOL. Makes sense. Well, Joe, I mean, you know, if you want to label me as that, I don't. Look, I'm being honest with you here, bro. I've been labeled many things in my life, man. Redneck, you know, hick, dumb, you know, just dumb. But where am I going with it? Yeah, put the labels aside for a minute, man. If you like anything I'm doing or saying, man, it don't. None of that matters, man. You know, I mean, it really shouldn't. It really shouldn't, because you know, you got to set that to the side and be able to just, you know, go, hey, he's cool. You know, liberal to me it's such a loaded term. It's so, I don't know, man. I wouldn't go near it. I've always called myself progressive. I've been conservative in the past. I still have conservative views on some things. I mean, do I have some really liberal views on a lot of things? Hell yes, I do. Hell yes, I do. But you know, just maybe get to know me and understand maybe why I'm that way. And I would take the time to understand why you were your way too. Absolutely, I would. And I'd always respect your opinion on things, man. So, you know, just throwing names around sometimes. You know, even if I am a big Libby, I still love you as a human, bro. I love you as a human. Even if we're fucking total opposites, I don't wish harm upon you or anybody else. Alright, that's all I'm saying, bro. Hit that sub button, man. Let's continue to talk. Alright. Tuna and rice. You talking to somebody else? What? Okay, I'd look, man. If I just went through that long ass soapbox speech, and it was over a misunderstanding, then I'm sorry. I'll wake up at 5:30 a.m. taking care of my ranch. Oh, wow. I dress as a country boy. I don't give a shit what people think. Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, who gives a shit, man? You got your own. Everybody's got their own style, brother. I appreciate that, man. When I see somebody who, you can tell if it's the genuine thing. You know what I mean? You can tell the posers from the genuine thing. Like, I can. I'm pretty good at it. I can spot it. Not all the time. But I love it, dude. I love it when I just see different people, you know. You're just not used to see it. Even if it's strange, you know. And a lot of things are strange. I've seen some strange ass shit, man. But I don't know. It just, I take interest, you know. I'm like, okay. You know, I'd like to know what they think about things, you know. I'd like to know why they think that thing about these things. When we actually all get down to it, brother, most of us, we're a lot closer than we think we are. A lot closer. I'd buy you some if I were here. Douchebag. Oh, thanks, poet. Do you write poems? Man, yeah. look, man, it don't matter if I've had a gummy or not. Reading these comments, it's like, boop, 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 boop. I don't know what the hell's going on, man. I could be a Rhodes Scholar and come into this chat room and look and go, okay, but what happened? Who want to talk to me and say some dumb shit? Oh, what is going on? What is going on? Why can't we all just get along? I love y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all are awesome. Oh, damn. This has been a great stream. This is a good one. This is a good one. It's a good one, man. How do y'all feel? Y'all think it's been a good one? I think that's a pretty damn good one. Had some good times on here. Good times. Can't wait to read what's next. I do white point. I do white point. I swear I thought it said I do white poems, and I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. No, I swear that's what I read. I do write poems. Okay, cool. 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 Are they white poems or black poems? Are they brown poems? Oh shit. What kind of poems do you write, man? But now that I think about it, yeah, the poems would be quite different, wouldn't they? Oh shit, man. Shit, I'd try to learn every damn one of them. I try to learn and understand every damn one of them. Because I'm curious like that, man. I want to know what makes people tick. What makes people really tick? What is it? Besides greed. We're not getting on that soapbox. Somebody left some long comments. My poems have color, yes. I walked in a store with my cowboy hat, rattlesnake boots, and a big ass buckle. Nope. Those boots put down a lot of hard work as that cowboy hat brush off the sweat. I bet you busted your ass, man. I'll bet you, dude. You got calluses the size of fucking Texas, man. Holy shit, man. That's much respect, man. I did, in my life, I did some hard work. I'm not going to lie. I did. I didn't like doing it. You know, it was never, if I was passionate about it, I get it. But, I mean, if it's really hard work, I mean, you know, I mean, maybe your body looks a little better from doing it. Maybe you're a little tanner from being outside or whatever. Yeah, man, much respect for that. I was a hustler, man. If I could weasel out of the hard work, I was fucking weaseling out of that hard work, brother. That was just the way it was, man. I knew my body and I knew my limitations. And I'm like, and I pushed it too far, and that's why I got the damn hernia. Got a hernia. Once I got that hernia, man, my my lifting days and all that shit, they kind of came to an end. It's repaired now, so I got no excuse. So maybe I need to be busting my ass on a job site tomorrow. I don't know. I do it a lot back here. Damn, that was a tangent. Where are we at? I don't mind working. Share here because we like diversity. We do. Well, we do. I love it, man. And you know, sometimes in this country I wonder about, you know, the people in the red states, the hard-working Americans, you know. They're very, very important to this country, you know, very important to this country. But I feel like sometimes when you're labeled as, working class, you lose that. Well, are they really that bright? Are they that intelligent to be, to want to do that with their lives or whatever? That's out there, man. And that sucks. That shouldn't be out there. That shouldn't be out there at all, man, because all Americans, we're all contributing in different ways. Oh, I'm on one. I'm on one, damn it. I'm on one. I'm on one, guys, and I'm so sorry. We just have to we have to stop judging each other based on, jobs, based on race, based on anything really. Just individually do it, talk to people individually to find out what the real scoop is, because I guarantee you, you can start. Let's say you're in a white area, and you don't run across many black people. If you reached out a little more, when you had the opportunity. Maybe you don't have the opportunity that much. I mean, I know there's areas where they don't, and I'm not saying that everybody does this, but I'm saying that you're gonna experience really quick how different people are. How one black guy can be totally the opposite of another black guy. How and it's the same with white people too. It's the same with them. If they, if they're in an all black area, and maybe they don't reach out to white people as much because maybe they've had bad experiences like everybody, like people on the other side have had, and we're just there. We are, we're not really discovering how different everybody really is. It ain't all that shit you see on the news. That ain't it, brother. That's not it. You got to look past it. Can't prejudge. Can't, even after 30, 40, 50 times, if it's one race or one color or one nationality doing this, I get it, man. It's you can find patterns. You can find those patterns when you really look. You know what I mean? But wow. What are we doing? We just need to start treating each other a little better, man. We can't be beating each other down so much. We can't do this shit anymore. It gets so old. It's fun for a while, but then it's like, man, it's just hate. Eventually, it's just hate. And the hate fucking eats at you, brother. It eats at you. It kills you, destroys you from the inside out, man. Hate is a nasty motherfucker, man. Nasty. Hard to get rid of it. Hey. I don't know, man. I get so damn. Sometimes I'm just, what the fuck? What are we doing? Why are we doing it? What's the matter with humanity? What in the hell? We're in an alternate reality. Let me switch it off or turn it to another channel. I got to get away from it, man. I got to get away from that shit. I got to get out and talk. I can't believe that that's what we are, watching that shit on the news. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe that. Call me naive, call me liberal, call me bleeding heart, call me empath, call me whatever you want to call me, but I just don't think that's what's really happening. I don't. And we gotta, we talk about doing your own research. The only research you need to have is open up your eyes to what's really around you, to the beautiful people of all colors and all nationalities and all backgrounds. I mean, Agreed, we do need to be kinder to one another. Yeah, man. Yep, yep. The guy that's in front of you that's slow as hell when you're checking out and you're being impatient. Maybe you're not, maybe you're late, you know, maybe that that guy that you're so impatient with, if you speak up and say something really nasty to that guy or whatever, you know, he could have just lost his wife. That could have just happened. He could have been across the street at apartments and walked across to get a drink because he's shocked and stunned that this just happened to him. So he's slower and can't really, you know, and you're not thinking about that. You're thinking, I got to get the fuck where I got to get. You know what I mean? That's the dynamic that we miss every day. You know, and you got to understand, man, it's impossible to assume what that person behind you or in front of you are going through in their life right now. I mean, think about it. That's not possible. So kindness, empathy, it's the key to everything. Most people think that they know what to do. I'm an ex-SEAL. No, you don't. Everyone cool being here right now. But in the woods, I'll take them out. I mean, I don't. I need to reread that, bro. It is a lot. Hold on. Most people think they know what to do. Laughing. I'm an ex-SEAL. No, you don't. Everyone cool being here right now, but in the woods, I'll take them out. I mean, I'm gonna assume that was it had nothing to do with race or anything like that. Now, and I know that, you know, that could sound crazy. Like, what the hell are you talking about, bro? But I'm in Memphis, man. And I'm surrounded by it all the time. And sometimes words mean something else. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take them out, you know, if they're that, you know. Now, if you're talking about an enemy, if you're talking about a real enemy who's trying to kill you actively, of course, bro. Of course. Of course. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes. That's a totally different situation. But so if that's what you're talking about, an actual enemy who's trying to attempt to end your life, then yeah, all bets are off. You know, pacifist or whatever you want to call yourself, you gotta, you know, I'm gonna protect myself. I'm gonna, you know, it is what it is in that situation. That's why we never want to fucking be in that situation, man. Whew. I hate it, man. I hate it. I love first-person shooters. Don't get me wrong. I love that kind of shit. I love that kind of stuff. But with the real stuff, man, it's like, nah, man. There's no. I have never had an interest or a thought to go harm another person. I'm really trying to think. I'm really trying to think back on my life, and I could. Maybe I can come back later and tell you, no, there was one or two times, but I don't know. I don't know. I hate that we have to have situations like that. It's fucking disgusting, and I don't know, any type of war to me, unless it's for just your total freedom, it's not, you know, it's not a war we need to be in, you know. Those are the wars, you know. We need to protect people, keep people from attacking us. We need to let the world know, hey, you never mess with the USA. But we're in so many other countries around the world. I was wondering about that. What do you think about the Germany thing today? I have no idea, man. It's all that with troops being in other countries like that for decades and decades and decades. I don't even know why they're there. You know, I'm not educated on that enough to give you any type of pushback. We've had a pretty quiet week because it's springtime and warmer, so they're not bombing the power infrastructure as much. I don't know. I mean, it's been strange to me. I've been wondering about that, about if you know, it's just, well, I mean, we're I guess we're at their mercy as to what we really see. You know what I mean? I mean, because can't they, like, if there were people on the ground filming over there, can't they like block their internet or make it where it's impossible for that to even get out? Because I think about that sometimes. I'm like, man, it's been so quiet over there. It makes you wonder, you know, if there's really not something going on that we don't really, you know, that nobody's talking about. I don't know. I hate thinking about the shit completely. I just hate it, man. I hate everything about it. This war's not a thing for me, man. And if you start talking about a religious war, which a lot of people call this, I'm out, bro. I'm out, man. I'm sitting here and I'm telling you I'm agnostic, you know, but I believe an agnostic believes in a higher something is possible to have created us. We just don't know exactly what it is. That's all an agnostic is. You know, I want to get that out there because so many people seem afraid of that term. It's like, I remember, man, I'll never forget, a guy was out here at my yard sale one day. I was selling some shit, and he kept on, like he was preaching in my ear. I thought he was acting like he was going to buy stuff, but then he would start asking about God and about, have you met Jesus and all. And I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to sell you my freaking comic books, okay? I don't need to hear this. This is not what I need to hear right now, you know? But so he kept on and on and on, and I'm not going to sit there and listen to this guy try to turn me to Jesus while I got this guy over here looking at a chest I've been trying to get rid of, and he might actually pay that $30 price that I have on that. I got to go tell him how great that chest is and how much he needs that chest. It's important to my wallet. And here you are trying to convert me over to Jesus at my own yard sale. So he kept on, and so finally I just looked at him, and I was just trying to be as kind as I could. I looked at him. I said, man, do you know that I'm agnostic? And he looked at me, and he goes, well, at least you're not an atheist. And I was like, get the fuck out of here, man. Just get out. What made you think that you can go over to someone's house and try to force this upon them in the middle of the day? That's weird. That's weird, and it's wrong. Okay. Now, where were we? But I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that response. And like the atheist was the enemy of him. Like, well, at least you're not Satan, you know, and at least you're not. Brother, let me tell you something. Okay? My agnostic, I guarantee you that my morals are 10 times better than your fake Christian evangelical ass. All right? And you know what I'm talking about. You know, I'm talking TPUSA. Okay? I don't want to include all these guys in there because I like a lot of you guys. But you got a fight on your hand, man. You got that outside enemy coming in trying to hijack that religion. And it ain't going to help your numbers, brother. That is not going to help your numbers. Because if you want to get these young people and you want to get people back into the church, then you start preaching about him. And you drop that fucking nonsense. Trump this, Trump that. I mean, it's a fucking... Drop it. Christians need to get their belief out of our lives. Jesus would be so disappointed with Christians these days. Christianity is bad. Look, man, and again, I'm not, I'm not here to demonize everybody in a religion. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I realize that there's some people in that religion for reasons, for real valid reasons. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I'm not, I'm not agreeing or disagreeing with it. I'm just kind of down the middle with that kind of shit. I still believe in judging each person individually, and you probably do too. You probably didn't mean that at all. All right. Yeah, people get groomed into this religious crap a lot in the U.S. Holy crap, it's Jeff Bridges. What's up, man? Sequoia, I don't. What is the old head yapping about? I got... here in Quebec, pretty much people are atheists or just don't care and more themselves. I mean, it's just one of those things, man. I mean, if I'm not affecting you, you don't have to come over and try to affect me. That's what that's what it really comes down to. That's what it really comes down to. Guys, I'm gonna have to let you go, guys, okay? Hold on. Yeah, I gotta get out, man. Love you guys. If you sub, thank you very much. Great day, great stream.